What was that?
Fucking big.
What is going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning into the Faction After Hours podcast. Just as usual, Frankie's being mean to me again.
I know I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. What did you just call me?
You looked a little high. I don't know.
I don't even do that stuff.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm in space.
My mistake.
Like, this is
We have
hearing
a-
everyone talk, and then you can't hear them.
I know, but this is nice, right?
It does.
It is
Don't
nice.
the headphones. Today we have a full room. Chris is on the ones and twos yet again. Chris, wave to our audience. If you haven't already, tune into that YouTube live chat. Shit is fun. You can talk to us and ask people questions. Today we have the boy.
The legend.
Honestly, a good friend of mine for a few years now. Like, you just pop in and out. We have
7 years now, maybe.
7 years or so. We got Johnny Monaco. Everybody.
Can you do the noises?
Hello, everyone.
I don't know if Chris is going to be
Chris
able.
trying to do the noise. But
Don't.
Where's the sound effects, Chris?
Don't try it. Don't
Yeah,
try
hit
it.
that. No. Hello?
Don't try it.
Hello? No, one up top.
Don't. Oh no.
Oh my God! Turn it off.
What did you do?
Oh, it's back.
Hit it again. Hit it again.
Wait.
Malcolm just left, too.
That's the clapping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Johnny
okay, you got
Monaco.
that. Turn my voice on, yo. Turn my real voice on.
Your real voice on?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so we have Johnny here today. Stop. Turn this fucking shit off. Oh shit. That. Whoa. No.
Turn it off.
That's a lot of helium.
I like that you turned it off while Frankie was talking. No, but we got Johnny on here. We're just gonna ask him a bunch of questions. Johnny's a jack of all trades. Pretty interesting guy, if you ask me.
Do you know what we put as his title?
What?
Street racer.
Stop.
I mean,
I'm
what
going to have no insurance.
after this podcast, his insurance is going to drop him.
His name is allegedly Johnny Monaco.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
My real name.
Everything on this podcast is opinions.
Speaking
not
of
fact.
allegedly, thank God you're here today, Johnny.
Why? What happened?
What
Remember that shit we're going to bring up later?
With what?
You know with what.
Oh.
That was
Bring
a
it up
weird
later.
coincidence, too.
Yeah. Bring it up later.
Yeah. We'll bring it up later. You got to stay tuned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also had no plans to do this.
Yeah, we had no, this is not planned.
I just got an alignment.
Yeah, Johnny walked in to pick up his car, and I said, today's the day, buddy.
That's pretty much how it happened. No, you literally said, you got an extra couple hours? Johnny said,
I got all night.
I got all night.
And that was it. And Johnny brought us some gifts.
What are these, John?
There's no, you can't see the name of it. You guys couldn't read it
pancakes?
either. So
So what is this?
I'm surprised Chris has never seen this.
I
too.
think Wags might have got me one of these before.
Explain to the listeners what he got you.
This is a Japanese like candy sweet. I don't know what
Pastry.
pastry. It's just like a
Oh, is there
pancake
red
with
bean in
red
it?
bean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I've
like
had
red
that.
bean paste.
You gonna eat one, or am I the only one?
This guy moved my truck.
Am I the only one?
That sounds glorious.
Come on,
Hold
Carl.
a minute.
If anybody's wondering, Malcolm went to go feed his fish, so I'm
That's
here.
the lamest
And
excuse
I guess
I've
that
ever
means
heard.
play video games all night alone. Is that what you meant by that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good
Cheers,
excuse
Frankie.
to me.
I love seeing you try
Cheers.
new things. Here
Let's
we go.
try the camera, Carl.
Frankie's like not an Oreo.
Can we get some
Yeah,
ASMR?
Stop.
No, you have to chew with your mouth open.
Oh my
Ew.
god, that's disgusting. Canceled.
Yeah, it tastes like a pancake.
Legitimately
With
like
syrup?
a pancake with syrup on it.
My
Nah.
boy said I don't think Brian, if you're listening, I don't know if you knew this or not, but they were red bean. It's not syrup.
I fucking wish it was
says it.
syrup.
Dummy,
Kind of would be crazy, right?
Shit would be wild.
Frankie, you have a
You have a sugar problem.
you have a proposition on the chat.
I saw
Oh.
it. He'll trade a S13 shell for a lock of my hair and feet pics. You don't want feet pics.
I don't know if you want to be blinded by the sun.
Yeah, my feet are very white.
That's terrifying. They are though.
I mean, this is good. I like pancakes.
I know. I had a feeling you were gonna like it because it's sweet. Do you want a piece?
I'm good, thank you.
Fuck you.
But we'll stick with the Oreo cakes.
Sponsored.
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 That's all I ever wanted. All right, so Johnny Monaco's here today. Johnny's a longtime friend, right? It's
Yeah.
been a while now.
I probably know.
I'm gonna ask everybody, every
I don't
guest,
know.
the same thing. How did you meet Frankie?
Probably 2016 or 17. And the way we met is actually kind of funny. 'Cause
I don't remember exactly how we met. I remember. I think
I do.
So no town's name. So Frankie worked at a Nissan dealership near me, and I had just got I knew about Frankie and everyone. Obviously, they were like,
What did you know about Frankie?
I just knew he drifted. I didn't
out
know
of
anything
curiosity.
about
I was a
him.
street racer.
Yeah, he's a
Street
street
god.
racer. I would see them street racing, and I was
Sick.
like, "Oh, street racing is sick." So then I was like, "Oh," I noticed some street racing areas. I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna go try and street race there too," and I would. And then,
What's up?
so I don't know. I don't even remember how I met.
No,
you,
I
though.
think this is what I recall. I don't know. I thought someone told me this.
We have a wait. I just want to clarify something.
What? No.
We do have a level of confidentiality on this podcast. We respect a few things, but maybe that was too far in code for some.
No, I think that was great.
That was hilarious.
No towns. No town. I mean,
No towns.
The shit that's gonna be brought up today, we got to be a little, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
You
we'll
gotta be a
try
little
to tiptoe
secretive.
around, but on here we kind of let shit fly sometimes. And
Towing in my job. All right. Anyway.
What?
What? Okay. So I worked at Nissan, and then
I ordered something.
yeah, you had your 240, like you were Type Xing it all out,
Yeah.
and my boss Melvin, he's like,
That guy is hilarious.
he's like,
man.
yo, your boy came by last night. I'm like, what? He's like, your boy with the white 240. I was like, who? And then I found it ended up being you, and I was like, I didn't really know you. And then
I didn't know. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
know you. I remember saying, like, the guy that was there, he was like, "Oh, for what type of car is it, man?" I'm like, "A Nissan 240." He's like, "Oh, the parts guy here has one, man. You know."
yeah, you know Frankie, yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
You're
he
that
works
guy
here?"
in the
Like,
dealership that
yeah.
got the cool car.
So then I got him a Type X bumper, right? That was it.
That it might have been that or something else.
I think it was a Type X bumper.
From a dealership?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because don't worry, I got my sources.
Not anymore, Pops. That was years ago.
No. It's that's what we do. So I got him his bumper. He came in,
That's sick.
and then did you pick it up when me and Justin were there?
I don't know if Justin was. Maybe he was.
Because I thought
I think
did.
he was. He was.
I
remember
clearly
think I-
remember a night where Justin was working late and I was there, and the bumper was there, and I think you were gonna come pick it up. That's all I
I'm
remember.
Pretty sure. And I remember Chris worked there for a little bit too. No,
Well, Chris worked there after me.
Not at the same time as
Yeah.
Frankie.
because I would see your car when I would drive.
Miyake worked there too,
I-
and Brian,
yeah,
and
Miyagi
Nick.
worked there.
Literally everyone.
Oh,
we're gonna
Nick.
have a whole episode with Nick, Brian, me, Chris, and Miyagi, and we're just gonna talk about Nissan.
Tech Nissan.
I'm
Nissan
down.
Techs.
Nissan
Wait.
Techs.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let us
be
know if
very
you guys would love
interesting.
to see that. I would.
I think it's gonna be a good one.
I would love to see that.
Hopefully, we don't get sued, but
What are we getting sued about?
Why?
there's gonna
Everything.
be a lot of shit brought up.
We're
on that
only
one.
allegedly talking about stuff.
Yeah, don't bring your
None
car
of
to-
this is true.
None. Of,
Yeah, all of the things we say on here is allegedly. Not
First of all, if you're taking any of this advice,
Yeah.
just a laugh.
If anybody's ever listening to me and what I have to say, and if it's not about Evos or something, then they should not listen to me at all.
but if it is about Evos, and this is
But
what
what
I
about-
want to get into.
What
you
about
don't
Type X
necessarily-
though? You know about Type X.
You know about 180SX.
I know. Yeah, I know.
180,
about
180SX for
180s.
life. You know.
Type X should not have a sunroof. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Type X
Oh,
should not have a sunroof.
oh hell no!
Go look at every picture of a Type X.
I've
Tell me
seen
if it
plenty
ha-
of them.
Do they have sunroofs?
I'm an insane person like you were.
Do they have sunroofs?
A lot of them do.
Because people build them.
No. A
Wait,
lot of
wait,
them
wait.
do.
For context, tell people what you had in the past that you're.
Well, I still have one.
It's got to come back, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna eventually.
I want you to get that thing back.
Once
But
I
your
win the
first
lottery.
240,
My first one, yes.
That wasn't your first one?
the first one,
the first. The white one was my first one.
you know what
Oh.
happened.
That was
with
the first car I ever bought.
Really?
Yeah,
So your first. What year was that?
that was in 2015.
No. The car.
Yeah,
Oh, the
bro,
car?
I met you when you were like 19, right?
I think
18?
18?
Yeah, literally.
Probably 18. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when you came to pick up the bumper and whatnot.
Yeah, I bought it not when I turned 18, but
Wait, how old are you right now? 24?
25.
Wow.
I'm not
Fucking
25. It's
got
a
a big
legend.
age
I'm
here.
not
We
25.
got a big age gap here.
I feel like I'm old as shit now.
I know, I feel
Can
like
we
you're
curse?
my
We can
age.
curse, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck no.
Well,
There's just the
an
obvious,
extent.
the
To an-
obvious
yeah.
words. The words we probably don't
Allegedly.
even use. We can't say.
The thing is like, okay, I remember when I saw your car. I think Chris is trying to find a picture of it or something. Are you?
I mean, I'm sure we can. Well, but this is Johnny. You know, he's
Yeah,
he's very
I don't think
cryptic.
I have.
If he's on Facebook, I don't have a lot of pictures of it on Facebook. I think.
yeah.
But when I did meet you, that was one of the first cars that I saw with like that perfect 17, 18 stagger.
Yeah, but the wheels
Type
were
X.
bad though. It had TEs, but not in the back. It was
Oh, they
bad.
were bad.
Yeah.
Nah, I
not-
think it
it
looked
wasn't that
great. I
bad.
think it
It
looked
looked
good.
alright.
You know,
I wish I had it for like
better than anything I
longer.
could build.
So were you on Zilvia, like the Type X thread and everything?
Oh yeah, I was like,
You must have been the last, like,
I was
age.
posting in it, and then like
Yeah.
that's I think probably like 3 months later it got shut down or something. Like no one was
Yeah.
on it anymore.
I loved Zilvia.
I didn't
but
even. Josh was like telling me how to upload. I would just like go and upload the picture, and be like, "Yo, you did it wrong."
Yeah.
And like I, dude, I had no idea what I was. I don't know. I still don't know what to do on a forum. How do I?
I
put this
know.
image
It
on
is.
here?
They make it really annoying.
You have to use an image hosting
Yeah.
I would
site.
see
And then-
Frankie's car on there. I'd be like, "Oh wow, that's sick."
And then the image hosting site goes down.
Photo
and then
bucket.
all the photos are gone.
Rip.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Photo
Shout
bucket.
out to what is it? Type X thread 3 or something.
Type X
They're on
thread.
number 3.
Yeah, 3 or something.
Wow,
that
that
is the thread.
Yeah, if you ever want to see anything about 180s or just learn anything, not even learn because you're just gonna learn visually.
Yeah.
Go on there.
That is some good information because there's a lot of new people getting into this right now, and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but the thing is okay. There's no way.
But like I'm saying, they'll follow people like Kevin from Essence, and they'll see his car,
yeah, yeah.
and they'll be like, "Yo, this shit is sick." But it's like Kevin and me and John and all us, like we went to Zilvia. That's where we found it.
That's where I got all my inspiration from.
Yeah.
That and Revgasm.
Now-
They're like the only people I've got mine from.
Nowadays, though, it's so easy for somebody to pick up a phone. First thing they do is Google something, and those threads still come up.
Yeah, they will
So
come up. I don't know if the photos are. I'll find out right now.
Maybe not the photos, but Photo Bucket was it might be dead. But
There it is.
yeah,
Type X Arrow Thread 3.
There's so many page 32. There's so many pages. Yeah, like half the
There's
images
still
are
photos
gone.
on there, but they're not all there. But yeah, dude, I would have this
Gucci car. Come on.
this tab would
Gucci
be
is the
open
best.
on my computer forever.
Yeah, I would get home from
And just
work,
go through it.
and I would try to scroll through.
Yeah.
I went through every single
Yep.
page from 1 to like 300 something. or
Yeah,
whatever.
I did the same
was-
thing like 5 times.
Yeah, it was just like obsession. It was bad.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
still obsessed.
That's
with
a picture of Johnny's Type
Rega
X.
Masters.
Oh, when I had the Regas.
Oh, you put it up?
There was. Okay, unfortunately,
little
I
Chevy
saw
boy.
that. What was it after that night? You just decided that car is done. You know the night I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but this was also.
We could talk about the night.
Yeah, we could talk about it. I don't care. It does. I don't care.
You don't wanna talk
it was
about
just so
where,
unfortunate.
when.
Like it was like Chris, then Johnny, then me.
You. Yeah.
We were just
Someone else was there,
we were just
too.
going onto a highway, nice and calm.
Luigi.
Nice and calm.
I think
You were drifting.
no,
they weren't drifting.
We weren't.
Oh.
Johnny just has done that particular turn
Yeah, because it's right by my
a few
house.
times.
Yeah.
I would do it every time I would go past there. I would drift.
The
that
thing
turn.
is I'm behind Johnny and I just see it right out, and I'm like, "Ooh!"
What
And
what
then-
was different between what was different that night?
I don't know.
That you lost it.
I don't know. It just like
It looked dusty.
I don't know. I feel like I was like on the fucking throttle. I was like, "Wah," and the car just wasn't going, and I was like, oh, okay, and then boom, and right into it.
Right, clip the guardrail.
It wasn't even
bang.
bad. I still drove the car home.
I know.
perfectly
I don't know
fine.
Yeah, it
how.
could drive.
I don't know how, dude. Frankie, the car.
I had the car here afterwards. So
The
don't
car
worry. I saw
slid
it.
up onto the grass median. So I went over a curb,
Yeah.
and then, dude, wait. I'm just sorry. I have an image in my head because when Johnny was on the median, I was driving by him. Like I was looking at him.
Carl
and
was like, "Yo, you good?"
I'm like, "Yo, what?"
And I'm like, "Yeah,
Wait, he was off?
He was in the grass median curb up elevated.
For people that don't know, this was on an exit ramp, so
Yeah.
I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah, it
You
was
know,
on-
I'm
it was on
sorry.
a-
that was on a
Yeah,
fucking
it was
exit
on-
it was
ramp.
on an exit ramp.
All right,
okay.
so
Town
you're
was a name, so it's fine.
so he's
So I do it first.
so you went for you drifted. Oh, so Chris drifted it, and then Johnny
oh,
followed.
he might have triggered
Yeah.
Johnny.
I remember
And
Carl was revving up, and
I
I'm
was
like, I'm gonna
ready.
drift this
Sounds
turn.
like Chris
I
was
I
joining
just
your
heard
car.
Carl revving.
I was
I'm gonna
ready,
drift.
kind of like egging you on, but okay,
Carlos
nonetheless,
thought it was his fault. It's not his fault whatsoever.
I was scared. I thought because
I was scared.
I
You're
thought
like, "Oh, I'm
because
sorry,
since
man." I'm
you
like,
thought
"What'd you
that I
do?"
was right there that I spooked you or something like.
No.
But let me tell you, Johnny was on the median and I drove past and the look of like, dude, what the fuck is just on your face.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck just
What
happened?
the hell? And then you get off the median. You just drove off.
Yeah.
We pull off and you're like, I need to fucking smoke a cigarette. Like pulls out a cigarette. We're looking at it like fortunately we did not get in trouble for shit. And it was rush hour traffic.
Oh,
like,
we were sitting we were at a mall.
bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
We were on the way to.
We were going to Edgewater.
Edgewater.
We were going to Edgewater.
Yeah.
It was like when the Edgewater
Oh,
meets were
right.
like,
Those
still-
the meats.
bad yet.
I remember
They've
getting a
been
phone-
going
someone-
crazy lately. That's the only meet I will like go to is an Edgewater meet.
Someone called me that night. I remember. Gave me the bad news. Were we at Edgewater?
We might have been going to meet up with you, to be honest.
Yeah, because why would I know about that? Right.
I didn't know you then, but
We probably were. I don't know. I don't
That'd
know.
be
That was
hilarious.
so long ago. Now that I'm thinking about
no,
it.
no,
that was
no.
like-
That's hilarious because we had to be going there for a reason. We didn't just go to those.
2017 or 18, one of those.
had to be 17.
Little S chassis meetup.
18 maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, no.
That's when you would see them though.
you went right home. Car was still driving totally fine.
It was.
It was.
We had to like
Man.
pull
Yeah.
the quarter out of the tire a little bit, and then it went home. And then
I rolled it.
you,
So you,
yeah,
the
a piece of the
jack
jack.
bar.
I don't know if you guys went over this, but you went off the entrance ramp and hit a guardrail, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right on the Type
We've all
X.
done it.
Right on the Type X tail.
But I, like the car wasn't even that. Like it was bad, but it wasn't bad.
It was drivable.
when
It just
you
looked,
guys
it looked bad.
When you guys banged that out,
Yeah, but now I see people like fixing cars, and I'm like, back then I was like, oh, this is totaled because
No,
the
that-
shell was
that- no.
$1,000.
No, that
yeah,
shit was
but
that-
now you can't get
that
that.
shit was
anymore.
fucked up though.
It was, but
was
like,
pretty clipped,
you could,
dude.
You
Like,
You could have
still,
cut the quarter and
you-
welded one
yeah,
on.
and nowadays that's like
That's normal.
If I did that now, I would be like, all right, I'm just gonna cut this.
Let's also make something clear. You were not into like the whole donkey style. I don't give a fuck about my car back then.
Type X.
You were more into like low
Yeah,
Type X.
I was like
Yeah.
more into it, but like
So that's
I
probably why
still
you thought it was
liked-
garbage.
Like I wouldn't like. I was like new to drifting, I think.
Yeah, a little.
So I was like, oh, like Nioke sick or whatever. Like
But-
you would
but
see
I
it and,
feel like
that
you
shit's
always-
sick, but you couldn't relate.
You always
yeah,
like
yeah.
resort to function. Like I feel like all your shit usually works. Like because you
Yeah,
use
that
it.
car worked, especially at that.
but he was
point in time, it
brainwashed by
worked.
the Type X thread. So
I'm sorry.
was.
but
The car
Type
had to be
X
low.
Is like one of the most beautiful like renditions of an S13.
Yeah.
Like that thread.
It is the
We
best
know.
one.
beautiful
uh,
with a sunroof, but it's got to be popped.
but you were in the transitioning period. You were transitioning. You were transitioning because I remember you would be like, I
raised the car up.
Yeah, I put a bigger tire in the front. I want to try it out, and I'm like, that looks like horseshit. And you're
did.
just like, yeah, but I'm gonna
What?
try it out. I was
No,
like,
it didn't.
all right, dude.
When I raised it up, because it's a Type X and it had 17s all around. And when I raised
yeah, it's when you put
and
those
it looked
Rigamasters on it.
I
Yeah.
personally like
Yeah.
17s all around because I ran like a 245.
I
in
think
the
it
back.
looks better, honestly.
Dude,
Well,
it's
you had like a 45 sidewall on the front.
No,
No, you did. I'm
that
pretty
was
sure
like
you did.
that was a 235/40.
that's the one.
I don't think I would have made fun of that.
Isn't that what you have?
No,
No,
we don't talk about what I have.
You were having 215s, and you were like, "Why would
Yeah,
you get a 235?"
baby tire. Little baby tire for
I remember I
That's
brought
the
the
proper
tires
tire
here.
to look right. Sorry.
235/40 is what I have on the fucking.
Now my car can get a bigger tire, but I'm running into there's other issues. It's a brake caliper issue, offset issue, stock
like
fender issue.
You need some race wheels on that.
I need some big fenders is what I need, but I don't want to do that. So that's the problem.
That's because you have those
not a race
yeah,
wheel.
you have those fancy Blitz 03s on there. Would you have ever thought that those wheels are worth what
No.
they're worth now?
I wouldn't have thought that ever would
You're
happen.
kind of rich.
Those wheels are ugly.
you rich.
Those wheels are pretty ugly. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're
a-
fucking
on a certain
you're-
car,
That's
they're
cap.
good.
On
they're
most cars,
beautiful.
they're
On your
ugly.
cars, car, it looked good. I thought it looked good.
that
but like,
fucking looks fine. I
My
love
car
it.
looks good, yeah, and then like Type X's they do look good. But
I like a mono block wheel though.
yeah, me too.
That's exactly why I got.
But like
I had-
imagine Blitz 03s on a Sylvia.
Oh shit! Chris found the photo of fucking
shit would look
Johnny's
horrible.
car.
There is a Sylvia on the internet, same two tone with Blitz 03s on it. Not a fan.
No, dude.
Hold on.
I don't
That shit
think
doesn't
it
look
looked
right.
right.
Put that photo up, Chris. Look at.
It's
do-
the arrow. The
you
arrow
have-
makes the Blitz 03s look.
Do you have the chat up, Frankie?
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Dude, that car was fucked up, man.
Yeah, not yeah.
I mean,
it
that was a
fucked up.
pretty hard.
I remember trying to pull that metal out,
But it was
it's
all
not
Bondo.
happening.
I think that's why it was so bad.
Little Bondo.
It just like pushed it all in.
Nah,
Dude, that car was Bondoed up. Shout out to Mako, man.
I remember
Oh,
that.
right, because
That's
you
when I met
painted
you.
it white.
When?
You brought your car and you got it Mako'd.
No, I met you
Yes.
before.
Yeah, before.
that.
Well,
No,
it was
no.
like
Way
right before that.
I
then.
totally remember now because I remember looking at your car and right by the Type X lip, like right by the lip, I remember seeing it and I was like,
Yeah,
"What's with this
it's-
paint job?"
It's painted over the zip ties, right?
Yeah,
or something?
yeah, or
yeah, I
something.
Yeah,
remember.
dude, they just like sprayed everything. They didn't
yeah,
care.
that's Mako.
Frankie would always hate on me because like they painted like the pillar where it's supposed to be black right by the window. They painted it white.
Oh
and
Wait, no,
Frankie's
that's
like,
good though. Oh, what?
no,
no,
like,
that little black
Oh,
piece
like
of plastic right there.
Oh.
Yeah, they like painted it, and Frankie's like, "Yo, man, why? Like, it looks so wrong, man." I'm like,
Yeah,
"I
like
took a
the
marker and
metal
fixed
trim.
it." Yeah.
What do you
Why
say?
would they
What do
do
you say?
that?
I don't know, man. It was. I don't even know how much it was. It was cheap, and I didn't care. The car was one
Shit
color.
was $500 probably.
I need
I
to get
paid
on
more
that.
because I got the car back in like one day. That was the whole. I needed the
One
car painted
day?
to drive. I was such a dumb kid. I was like,
There's a
I
photo.
gotta paint my car before East Coast Bash.
Yeah,
And I painted.
of course.
I was
I
broke,
agree.
dude. I had $5 in my pocket at East Coast Bash. I was completely broke.
Dude, I know what
Of course,
that's like.
though.
man.
You have to, dude. That's a rule.
Yeah, but now that I'm looking
Wait.
back on it, I'm like, why wouldn't I just drive?
I
Like,
think that's when
and
I
not
might
be
have met
broke?
you.
It's
was
weird, though,
at
like-
East Coast Bash because
I was gonna think, when did I
didn't your
meet
car
you?
break at East Coast Bash?
That was the one before it. I didn't even make it there. It broke down before I got to the track right down the street. I think that's when I met you.
I think I met you there because Chris and I were there.
Yeah.
And then we were talking to you, and
No, that
I
was
seen
way
that. I
before.
saw your S13.
Yeah, I met Chris
Who's-
way before.
Well, no, Chris was introducing me to you,
Facebook on.
so I knew you from
Nobody's-
Chris
Oh, yeah,
Malcolm's. I
for
guess.
sure. Because at East Coast Bash, your car was on the flatbed, and
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
it was on
"Damn."
Sunday, right? You were like, "Yo," I saw Chris because I was like freaking out because Chris actually did that first SR swap in the car.
Yep.
Hey,
Oh.
yo.
Shout
was
out!
like-
it never broke.
Was it
The only time,
2015.
yeah, 2015.
Yeah.
The only time that car broke down was then, and it was a wiring issue that like the battery like rubbed through the fan wire or something, and I don't know. It was all like jaggedy shit, but
Yeah.
that car ran like a top, never broke.
Telling you, dude, stock SR.
It's good, but
The
it's
closer to stock, the better.
just don't open it up.
Johnny's
Put
car,
cams in it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Johnny's car was one of the first SR swaps I've done.
Don't let the magic out.
Probably the first.
Don't let the
5.
magic out. Yes,
Yeah.
sir, Cap.
Yours was. I think yours was number 3.
I remember because
Like-
I was like
All like on my own. Like the whole
fully
thing.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After doing our SR swap, you remember when we did ours? Shit was straightforward, dude. Like,
Dude,
now,
I-
now looking back out on it, like everything literally you get the right shit. Like I think we used a wiring specialties harness, and everything plugged up. Stock ECU plugged right in. Fucking.
I didn't even have one at first. It was just a chopped harness, and it.
Yeah,
the
you can make-
I drove it. I would get home from work, and I would just drive that car.
Oh, at that
every-
time, wiring specialties wasn't a big thing.
It was. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, that
So
wasn't.
I
That was
had
like
to,
a baller thing.
Rewired the dash plug and do all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't even know if it was a baller thing. I think it was just
New.
no.
It was kind of expensive.
I think it
I'm
was
not
just
gonna
we were all
lie.
broke. Like no one wanted to spend any money
Yeah.
Actually, now
because
that
now the prices are the same.
I think
we
I
just
s-
all buy the harnesses now. No matter
I
what.
spent.
We're lazy
probably-
now.
Yeah.
We spent what? Probably like $600, $500 on a harness. That's kind of cheap, in my opinion.
Those
now.
were $450 or less
Yeah.
back then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when
I paid $500.
Bought that other car. I bought a new harness for like I think it was like.
That was also the
$400.
same time where the colors were different
What do you mean the color?
from OEM.
I think they still are.
They're pretty. They're not perfect.
I'm not gonna say all the wiring is perfect either, but
I
most
loved
of
your
it is.
car, dude, because it looked great. Like I never had
It
Type
was so
X shit.
simple though.
Yeah,
Like it's not hard to fuck up a 240. Like I
Yeah.
see all these 240s and I'm like, what are these kids doing?
They don't have Sylvia, dude.
They have it. They,
on
it
their
was
phone,
right- it was-
24/7.
Yeah, but they're on
They're
fucking
They're just on
Instagram.
TikTok. That's why.
Yeah, they're on TikTok.
Now I'm not gonna say any names.
Oh Lord.
I'm on
But-
Malcolm's stupid.
I'm waiting to
pretty-
find the photos.
I'm
though.
pretty tired
photo?
of seeing the same like.
Photo of you, me, and Josh parked up at Wawa.
I saw it. You just passed. Go up.
I'm tired of seeing the same like combo. There's like a combo of shit, right? Wide fenders, really wide wheels, like excessively wide, and like it's gotta be fucking fast or loud or one of the two. It doesn't necessarily have to do anything else. It's just to be that.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
and, like,
They don't
show
really
off.
like it's not like there's no I'm not saying there's no thought involved in it, but like I don't know, it just doesn't occur to me why like it's so hard to have a little bit of taste.
Dude, I even see people buy all the cool parts. I posted it on my story like
It's all
a couple
about the
weeks ago.
execution,
Yeah,
right?
it's all like that guy with the Evo bought all the cool VAR shit or whatever it's called, and then just executed it terribly. And it's like you could buy all the cool shit. You could buy Type X, you could buy TEs, you could buy whatever, and you could put it together and just not have like a vision of what you're doing, and it's gonna look like shit.
Yeah, I mean, people call it execution, but it's also like giving a fuck.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say effort, I guess.
Effort,
But
effort.
you even see people give effort, and you're like,
yeah, but like,
like,
but you'll
I
see
guess
them
it's
like,
their
yeah,
style,
I
but-
got everything, and they throw on their side skirts, and they're like hanging off by like 4 inches.
that was also me too.
My
Yeah,
car,
I
was
know,
gonna
but
say,
I'm saying, like-
I'm talking all this shit as if my car is like perfect. My car is a piece of shit, dude.
or like they'll get the hood, they'll get a hood, and then like the headlights are all fucked up, the gaps. Like it's all about the execution. Like if you can't nail that,
like that
it's
car
not
right
gonna look
there,
good.
like it didn't look that great, but it was
that shit
presentable.
that shit looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
but like look at the gaps
but
everywhere.
the thing
It's
is
not
yeah, the
good.
bumper, like the one. But did you have the trim there? I can kind of see.
Yeah, I
it.
did. I think it was because of hood.
But you have my old D-Max hood.
yeah, that lit on fire. Thanks.
So how long did it take you to put that hood on? Because it took me about 4 hours.
I just put it on. And
Exactly.
Where it was at.
That's what I mean. So like unless
that's
you're
the little shit, like loosening the
unless
bolts
you're,
and
dude, I had to
wiggling
modify
it.
everything. I had to modify the hinges. I had to modify the vents. I had to take the headlights apart and move the headlights so it looked right. I've never put a hood on my car in less than 2 hours. Probably.
I'm over here
I
slapping
see
the hood on
I
and
see
off. of
panel
my
gaps
car.
on my car
Yeah,
right now, and I'm like,
yeah,
whatever,
it's fine.
you know, it's not a big
Car's
deal.
shiny. It looks mint.
But I'm saying, like, it takes a long time to make sure everything is perfect. And
No,
if,
but-
if you're one of those kids, dude, think about the kids these days. Do you think they got the patience for that shit? They're like, how do I order the hood with my mom's credit card, and how do I do it the fastest?
Some
And then
kids
how do I get it here immediately? And then they
some
get it
kids
here and
got
they just
good
throw it
money,
on.
though, and they're able to buy shit that they want.
That's what I mean. Like they buy it, but they don't have the patience. And it's not even knowledge. It's literally.
I'm gonna
effort.
use this as an example. On my 240, the hatch, that body kit was a piece of shit. Remember how it came? It came already broken. Like I ordered a Duraflex kit off of Amazon. It cost me sub $400. It was amazing. And it shows up. It's snapped. The rear bumper is cracked. And to mount it,
You should have bought that KBD.
I don't think KBD was a.
No, it was around, but it was a Vicrez.
It's called Duraflex.
It was a Duraflex kit.
Yeah,
for 300 something bucks.
I thought Duraflex had like plastic
Dude,
in it.
Chris made it fit perfectly with the help of some Auto Collect store and bumper guides that I
Okay,
bought.
Rest
so
in
you,
peace.
so you know where the bolt holes go in the quarter panel
Yeah.
for the rear bumper?
Yeah.
It was an inch out on each side.
Dude, it was just like it looked like a coupe rear bumper.
Should have just cut that thing in the middle, refiberglassed it.
That's what we did.
Oh, you
Chris,
did?
We cut the bumper in half,
Yeah.
and made it
I
a rear
the-
lip.
I made it a lip.
Shit was perfect. That car made it in Week
Made it a
Fest.
lip?
You know,
Suck
like
me.
so you know, like the Bomex lip.
Yeah.
where it just goes over like the license plate.
Yeah.
and follows that body line.
You just made it.
I just cut it in half.
I was,
was-
talking about cut
that
it
car
down the
looked good.
center.
No,
so you could
it
shorten
looked fine.
That car looked
And
really
since it
good.
was an OEM rear bumper, like it fit great.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like Chris took the extra effort, because I'm gonna say Chris and our friend Dan, they were working on this thing. I've never used power tools in my life. They're fucking sanding shit. It's late. Johnny's helped with some body work on my car before. You cut my intercooler piping on my bumper, where you almost chopped your foot off
I don't even
with the power saw.
Damn.
I probably almost chopped my foot off because I shouldn't have been doing it.
Yeah, no, we probably shouldn't. have.
He
But
was sawzawing the pig nose from bumper in the most crooked line ever.
and you know how it's soft. It was just wiggling like this, and the blade would like.
You
It's
cut
not
a
cutting.
pig nose from bumper, not a lip. I thought you
From
said you
bumper.
cut a lip. I was like, oh my god.
But then no, yeah, that car, Chris sanded and fitted everything. There was like no panel gap whatsoever on anything, except for the front. The front bumper had this weird.
I fucking turned into a Nakai sun that night.
Yo, we were working till like fucking 2 a.m. on that shit
Yeah.
for no reason. We weren't even doing anything. Like it was just to put a body.
Yo, look. You see Josh's comment?
The king right there, man.
king.
Josh, if you're listening, I just have to say,
Josh from
this
Proceed.
last version of your car is
Pretty sick.
I was looking at my phone. I was just in awe for like an hour. I was just staring at
I
it.
know, me too.
What does anyone do after this?
And he was in this chat with us, and he's like, and I was like, yo, I'm kind of mad you didn't send that to us before you put it on Facebook. And then I was like, oh, he was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not really sure about it. I'm like, what? It looks sick.
It's
Maybe we should bring
amazing.
that car up.
Yes,
Hold up.
please.
Yeah, I got the photo here.
You have an actual photo? Or I could just go on his Instagram.
Yeah, I got it already.
I'm already up.
No, you don't. Stop lying.
You're too slow.
That
Stop.
made it on my feed as well.
don't have it up.
That looks beautiful.
Pudding?
God,
Yeah,
that looks fucking great.
I mean,
God.
the hood obviously, but the wing, dude. I hope he keeps that wing.
That
Like-
car, just look at it, man.
That's all M Sports, right?
And then
Yeah.
this
Pretty
is
sure.
actually perfect. I don't know if anyone actually gives a shit about this shit, but if you want to get into the mind of like me, Josh, Johnny, and everyone, you see the M Sport sticker
Oh man,
on the Canard on the bottom on the front bumper. You see the sticker how it's backwards, but in the reflection it says M Sports. So if you look in the reflection on the bumper, it says M Sports. You see it, Carl?
I love that shit.
Like that's execution.
this guy's attention to detail is nothing like I've ever seen.
Love that.
Yeah,
It
so
is.
that's what we're talking about. When
Oh
we
wait,
talk
is
about
this the guy we have?
Yeah, we all went out to get breakfast.
Oh, dude, what's
After
up,
Final
man?
Bout, the one where we didn't bring our cars, like the last one.
Yo,
Yeah,
The last
super
one?
nice
Yeah.
guy. Damn. What's
One
up,
of the
dude?
nicest people I've ever met. in my
Nice
life.
Yeah.
execution on the car. We're talking about it on the podcast.
Yeah, you saw this car in its last.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
I was
rendition.
like, wait a minute. Like the red looks kind of familiar, I guess. But
Yeah,
was
I want
on-
to see the back. I don't
It was
know
on
if it
different
changed anything on the
wheels.
back.
It looked completely different.
I'm not actually a fan of these wheels on 180s.
I love every single Volk racing wheel
Yeah,
on any car.
something about these wheels is always I know what it is. It makes me think I'm looking at like a grip car, but that's kind of
That's
what
why
he's
it
going
looks
for.
good, though.
Yeah, I know. It looks like it's ready to fucking.
It's a
Fuck.
race car, man. That car is literally
yeah.
a race car.
It
Like
is.
if you look at a hatchback, I'm like, not a 180, and people get mad.
Yeah,
Like it is a race car. It looks like a fucking Ferrari.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. I'm
has a
like,
Ferrari
that's
wing,
why.
isn't it?
That's why I like the hatch over the coupe. I will say it now.
Oh shit!
I always said that.
The truth comes out, man, on these podcasts.
The hatch over the coupe.
Someone's
Here's
picking a
why.
coupe over it.
Everyone on this
As a
podcast
kid,
comes out.
As a kid, right?
Type A.
You look at like Ferraris and all this shit. The sports car proportions, right? Long nose, short rear,
Long.
right? That's literally a hatch because
Mm-hmm.
it swoops down. But a coupe is a coupe, though. It looks good on its own. But the
It does.
hatch,
I'm not
just
saying it
like
looks
a sports
bad,
car.
but like my
It looks like a sports car.
yeah, I just like 180.
And I like 180 with sunroof because then I pop it open and it looks cool.
Johnny's all race car spec now. So he
Yeah,
doesn't-
I
What do you-
hated the sunroof at first. I hated that I didn't have one.
yeah, I remember.
Now that I hate that I have a car with a sunroof.
But then you went. Yeah, I'm telling
Dude,
you,
the
you went.
wind
You turned
noise.
more grip, and you're like, all right, I gotta get rid of the weight.
Nah, the wind
Yeah.
noise alone. You got a leaky sunroof molding. That shit's with.
The thing is, the funny
My
thing
240
is,
leaked, and it didn't even have a sunroof.
the funny thing is, I bet the 180's sunroof version is lighter than the one.
It probably is,
Right? Because it's not even a fucking sun. It's literally just like a piece of glass sitting
There's
on there.
just less metal.
Yeah, there's less metal and just a piece of glass. It's
They didn't
probably thin.
engineer anything for the sunroof to be there. They just cut a hole.
Yeah, it literally looks like an aftermarket sunroof that they installed at a
No, it
dealership.
does.
Did you have the that panel for the sunroof glass? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
The panel that like screws into it, make it
No,
a sunshade.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Remember
Shit's sick.
Jonathan had one?
I have like
Quesada?
2 of them.
The what?
Dude, I had
Quesada,
one.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
I had one.
I
In the
got
blue
like
car?
3 of those in my closet.
Remember my ex?
With the
black
blue
hatch?
car. It was black?
Black?
Yeah.
She took it off, put it behind her seat, and I didn't know.
Oh no.
And she told me to drive, so I put the seat back
Crushed
right
it.
in half.
Oh. Oh my
Nah,
god.
that's like $1 million.
dude.
Yep.
Okay, how about the sunroof? The sunroof glass traveling case.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, the little
Jonathan
bag?
had that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bag.
Yeah, the whole
I
thing.
think
You put it in the back, and then you.
You strap it down.
Strap it down.
I had the straps for it because I would actually use them.
Yeah, my car still has the straps, but I don't have the bag.
I remember that about your car. It had the straps in it. So
Yeah.
You
I
need
think,
the bag.
my car now doesn't have anything in it. It's just
dude,
like
I don't know. One of these
stripped out.
days,
Yeah, it's just sitting
every
there.
time I see one, I'm like, fuck. Nothing gets me more bricked up than a nice hatch.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot, just
It's
like
not like
stock
it's not
ones, and they're all
attainable.
rotted.
No, it's not even that they're all rotted. I'm just tired of seeing one that looks like garbage. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You have the
Yeah,
world
it's-
at your disposal.
And everyone always wanted the coupes because they were harder to get.
I'll take anything.
I always wanted a hatch.
No, there was
don't-
actually
yeah.
more coupes than hatches.
Sure doesn't seem that way when you look
That's
online.
why. That's why they
Really?
make convertibles.
Craigslist, you always find a hatch. You always find a red hatch.
I feel like the coupes that you find, they're always
I would. It's so hard to find a coupe.
no, but the coupes are like far. They're like far as hell. They're like in the middle of the farm.
I just
Yeah.
don't look at 240s for sale.
I try not
Yeah,
to.
you're
I
over
really
it.
try not to.
I have the
Everybody's
one, and
selling
I'm
a
like,
hatch
okay,
as a
it'll sit for years
bozo.
until I have to touch it.
Yeah. Good for you, dude. I that's why I keep asking. I'm like, yo, you still have it?
Before I
Dude,
forget,
every
about
single
this,
front street member is like, yo, let me buy it. Let me buy it. James every day is like, oh, let me buy the car.
you
man, let me
can't
buy
give
it."
us anything in Front Street because they're just gonna total it.
I would total it too, but
Yeah, you probably would.
I'm gonna. That's why
Let's
like,
do
I
it.
don't want to put it together.
Yo,
because I
Johnny,
know what's gonna
2023. Everybody's about to have their car done.
happen. I have no money.
Me
All
either,
the
buddy.
money I make goes into my other car.
What's your other car? Just so we could let the other viewers know that you're not just fucking hoboing around.
Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10.
Oh my god.
Not an 8, not a 9, a 10.
You don't like the older ones?
I do. I love them, but it's a superior car.
You're a bit of a fanatic
Ooh,
with.
superior.
I'm gonna say that you're a fanatic of the Mitsubishi
Oh, yeah.
culture.
Yeah. I've loved Evos since I
Jo-
was like.
Johnny dives into whatever car he's got.
Yo,
No, I liked Evos way before 240s. That was like my.
Yeah.
That was like. I always wanted an Evo.
one
Always
thing
wanted-
about Evos that I do like is that like
They're the
I don't
best.
know if it's just the gearing, but even when it's driving around, it has this like rally sound. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, I will always say it. I say it to my girlfriend all the time. I'm like, she has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, an Evo on D-Cell just roars. Like, it just sounds so angry. And she's like, what the fuck are you? Because I'll see one driving. I'm like, listen for it. Because like, you're in the car, you can't really hear it that much. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen to it like D-Cell. And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
My favorite D-cell noise is an NA anything.
why?
I don't know.
Yeah,
dude.
what?
No, I
You've
think
clearly never heard of
NA
Evo.
carbureted anything.
Why? So that it has a
This is
burble
like
to it?
boomer
It
shit now.
sounds. The sound is so much
Boomer
different,
Frankie.
dude. No, I can't even imitate
breaks.
it. It's
Jake
just,
break.
dude, it's weird. I'll send you videos later. Like 911s too,
Oh, those are good.
air cooled
Those- yeah.
ones, carbureted on D-cell. They sound weird, dude. but
Dude,
it's
I
good.
was fortunate enough that's the car I learned how to drive stick in. I got to whip that around for a little bit.
Which one?
Porsche.
Air cooled 911.
Like what year? About?
It was at 1984 G body 911.
Damn.
was your dad's?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think you saw it for a little bit before he sold it.
You know
No,
who would
I
like
saw
this?
the 240. Yeah,
Yeah, that was
240Z,
that was
not a
pretty
240
sweet too.
SX.
That,
That
car's
car-
in Japan now.
I think I saw a video of it. I was
What?
telling, I
Get
was
the
telling Ken.
fuck outta
I was
here.
telling your brother. I was like, "Yo, I saw a left-hand drive, like 240. It looked just like your dad's on some random YouTube video. I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it again. I was
Dude,
telling Ken. I was
what
like,
the
"Yo, I
fuck?
think this was the fucking car."
For those of you listening, my dad had a 240Z. He has a bad habit of mine that I inherited to sell shit a lot, like a lot of cool shit, and then sell it when shit's good. Anyway, somebody imported it, like exported it to Japan. That's the person who bought it. And I was like, Dad, you're never going to see that shit. So this is kind of funny to me because now he's going to see it.
because I was like, "This is the same exact. It had the same wheels, same everything on it."
Yeah, it's pretty notable unless they painted it, but the there's like a cage inside.
I don't.
It's like a bullshit cage. Like I
remember
think,
the
I don't think
cage,
it's
yeah.
I don't even think it counts as a cage. There's no diagonal. It's just like the sides. So weird. But
So you got
Yeah.
it. So you were into drifting. and then you crash your car.
Yeah.
You bought another one,
Yeah.
but you never finished the.
I crashed the car. I bought another shell, I think 2 days later.
Oh my god!
It was like 2 days.
Yeah, because you were like, I'm gonna just do this and get everything
Well,
swapped.
I found the kid it was a kid selling like an SR car. I was like, yo, I don't want the motor. I just want the shell. He's like, all right, $1,000.
Should have took the motor too.
Had 5-lug J30 diffs or whatever the fuck people do.
I don't like the
I s-
J30. It makes
I
it
sold
longer.
all this shit though. I got the shell for like $300, and it was
Yeah.
not mint, but it was like a shell that had everything.
And then what happened with that situation?
I just couldn't get the car running because it wasn't at Faction Motorsports, and I work on trucks. I do not anything gas. I do not know what I'm doing.
You lost motivation though, right?
Well,
Nah,
the
because
Evo
I would-
came around.
No, that was like
No, that was-
later on.
that was after,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was like honestly, I tried getting it running for like 2 weeks, and I was just so over it. I was like, fuck this. I put the whole car together, and the last thing I did was put the motor in, and that was probably the first thing I should have done. I don't know why.
Yeah,
And-
I think so.
I was just like trying to figure it out for like 2 weeks, and I think it was the ECU. I couldn't find a 62 ECU. Finally,
Oh, dude, good luck.
Brian sold me one, and I just haven't touched it. This was like
Wait,
months after I tried fixing it, and Brian told me one. I just haven't touched it.
wait.
literally like 4 years ago.
So you have all the ingredients,
Yeah. Well, now I don't. Chris has like the coils and knuckles. And
So the car's on jack stands?
but motor
no,
wise,
it's on stock suspension.
motor wise, it'll with the stock ECU. You think it'll just turn on?
Now no, but it's been like 5 years.
No,
like,
no.
If you
but
guys
I mean,
saw how
like,
that thing was
yeah,
sitting, you'd be like,
you know,
this thing
quick
is not
little
starting.
tune up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
drain
definitely
the
needs a
gas,
tune-up,
new
but like
plugs.
I
Well,
have everything.
what we do on this podcast is we try to give everyone motivation since I don't have any.
Dude, Johnny, let's do that shit.
All right, motivation.
Yeah.
If people
Think
want
about
actual
the
motivation,
marmots. They want to see 180
We want to see your car running.
with a marmot livery.
all right, yeah, I told you, you have to do everything with the motor. I'm not touching a gasoline engine.
All right, so we got to
Not
pick
changing spark plugs, not doing anything.
So we got to
Bro.
pick a date to get it over here.
Well, I have no money. That's the problem.
Well,
Frankie.
Yeah, you see, that doesn't work at Faction Motorsports, guys.
Yeah, not really.
I need to get my car in here. Chill.
Got to keep these lights on. Your car.
I thought we all had no money.
We're doing the thing.
No one has any money here
So how does anything go on? That's what I don't understand.
because we got great customers that show up and decide they
I'm
actually want
a
to
customer. I can only afford alignments, so that's why they didn't do everything else.
I'll stay in my bankroll for just alignments and only maybe a shirt.
I could literally only get alignments. That's all I could get.
save up a couple months.
I can't save money. That is my problem.
Why?
I get money and I just buy things for the
Sound-
car. It's
Oh.
dude, this was my problem when I had the 240. I was like, damn, yeah, I saved up
What
a
are
good
you
amount.
buying for the Evo?
Why did I buy a bride seat? I spent $2,000 on it.
Yeah, that was a little wild.
I just wanted it though. I saw a picture of the seat. I was like, I need one of those in my car.
I mean,
and
I
I
get it.
searched for like 2 weeks to find one, and then I
get
bought
it.
one.
I mean, I would.
You have the same problem.
Yeah.
All of us have the same problem.
Yeah, I know. I was
You
gonna
want
say
something?
fuck you. I suffer
And
from
you just
that
go get
same
it.
shit.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't think Chris has that problem as much as
he
like,
doesn't.
all of us,
Chris
so
Chris is probably
he
the best.
seems a little
Well,
more tame.
both of them are a little bit more tame.
I've been
I
trying.
don't know.
To,
Carl's pretty bad with it. Not with like
you
the
sound
car
like you have
parts
the
thing,
same
though.
problem as me. Where
I
it's
just
like
have
you
it with
you
car
want
parts.
something and you're like, I'm getting.
I've been
that.
trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do a little bit better in that aspect.
Yeah,
I don't have it with anything else in life. I only have it with car parts.
Chris, you're more like I can't afford that, so I'm not gonna.
I
buy
can't
it.
afford anything.
There are times where I will purchase something that I don't need, but if it's a good deal, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
But you treat yourself.
treat yourself.
Yeah.
We should treat ourselves to helping Johnny get his car going. So for 2023.
I don't need help. I just need to stop buying things for the Evo. That's
Yeah,
what-
just
that's
stop
what
buying
needs
things
to
for the
happen.
Evo.
What do you have done to the Evo?
You probably don't even need that much money, man. Your car sounds like it's actually pretty.
Hold on, I want to hear about. I want to hear about.
Like it's
what-
like
what's
stock
Johnny's
motor-wise.
setup?
It just has like
Because that's a good car out of the box.
Yeah, it's
pretty
fast.
fucking fast.
It's fucking fast.
faster
It's just
than
heavy.
anything I've ever.
I just
fucking
took
had.
weight out of it and just did suspension.
weight.
Yeah, they're heavy.
Wait.
Where did you take the weight out from? Like
The trunk,
What?
the seat.
they got just like two 45-pound weights back there.
They actually have. I took one off the other day. They have weights on the fucking car.
You removed all the seam sealer.
Yeah, it's gonna rot out now, like it isn't already.
Wait, for real? Wait, there's weights.
There's weights. There's one on the transfer case, and there's one somewhere else. I think
Yeah, cars have weights randomly placed in them sometimes.
Really?
it's literally bolted onto the transfer case. It's just a weight.
Yeah,
It weighed like 5 pounds.
for like noises.
Oh,
Noises,
yeah, like baffling.
vibrations.
Yeah, like there's a weight on an S14 firewall.
Yeah.
Just a big
It's a
weight,
brick.
dead center.
That's probably because it's not the superior car.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry,
Yep.
everyone. Sorry.
Although we're gonna build a S14 soon.
Zenki.
You have money.
KAT.
Dude, look at this photo. I just
Customer
pulled up.
donated the car.
Okay.
What
It's me and Johnny, and I'm on stock suspension.
Damn.
When was that?
That looks like
Those
That
fucking
was an
Mustang
IKEA meet
wheels.
that me and Johnny went to.
When the hell was
the
that?
stock suspension.
Look at the Mustang wheels.
I had Mustang wheels. I forgot about that.
That was a
September
thing, though.
2016.
That's what Nick
Mustang wheels were a thing.
rides those. Our friend with the S14.
Look at the bumper.
Nick.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, I sold those wheels for like $100. I could have sold them to him probably for $100.
That was a big thing for a while, but that was like before that time.
That car had 4 to 5 lug spacers on it.
Dude, those OEM
Damn,
fog
son.
lights,
Daring.
no idea where they went.
What is it?
My
Oh, that's
OEM
not even the
fog
same
lights,
bumper you have now.
Oh yeah,
You have an
those
aero
fog lights.
bumper, right?
Those are OEM. I have no idea where they went. It just disappeared out of my life.
I remember seeing that car and being like, "Whoa, a Sylvia." That's like
This kid's got money.
I didn't know.
I didn't even think you owned the car at that point.
The thing is I didn't know how
first
big of
saw
a
it.
deal that was. That Chris had that shit
I was
Probably-
like,
was it a big
I saw
deal?
him
Yeah, it was
show
a big
like
deal.
pull up somewhere, and one day I was like,
until maybe recently. I was like, yo, Chris really had a Sylvia like way back when.
Yo, Chris
he
really
had
rich,
when-
yo.
yeah.
He just worked. That's what I'm saying. Like Chris saved shit up.
Officially, it
Well,
was
that-
in my possession 2016, but I had it technically since 2015.
But that car didn't cost that much money, right?
Are we going to disclose that price right now?
Why not?
For
Sure.
anybody who's curious, how many people in the
I've
chat?
told people all
the
my
price has gone
life
up no matter
story on
what.
this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no matter
right.
what you pay.
It doesn't matter at this point.
For everybody here and listening that want to know how much I paid for my car, I paid $6,000.
There you go, everyone. You'll never get one
Bone
again for that
stock.
price.
How much do they go for now?
Like that?
Yeah,
Probably like 12, 13, maybe 14.
50% off Black Friday deal.
Dude, those wheels that I gave Chris were just great. That was like the cherry on top for me when I saw Chris's car on those.
Oh yeah. Should we talk about the price you got those wheels for?
Yeah, that's way more important.
Do you know the full story of how I got them?
Should I pull up a photo?
Yeah, post it.
Of
yeah.
what? Well, when you put the,
Hold
you
on.
put the
I'm going
wheels
to
on.
post a photo.
I'm gonna briefly get into how I got these wheels. Craigslist was popping.
No one knows what the wheels are yet.
Oh, no one.
I'm just telling you.
Oh, should I say?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, they're Nismo LMGT2s, but they weren't just plain Nismo LMGT2s. They were squared set 17x9 plus 23 square.
GTR.
GTR spec with center caps. Everything was original, not split. Stickers were all still there.
Damn.
I find them on Craigslist. Had to be like late at night. I messaged the dude. I'm like, hey, is this for a pair? Because I'm going to tell you how much it was up for.
This is for a pair.
Is this for a pair? And
That's
the guy's
for a
like,
set,
no, it's just
right?
it's for a set. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming in 2 days.
This is where Carl fucks up.
This,
Every time you go, all right, I'll be there in 3 days, 2 days.
No.
And then I come and steal the car.
I'm going to tell you why I had to go in 2 days, and I checked in with this dude hourly, if not like regularly, because I wanted him.
Probably thought you were annoying.
It was really bad.
I
They
remember
were
him-
they were by the Canadian border, like
Buffalo, New
like
York.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Mind you, the only car I had was an S13
Oh,
coupe.
God.
SR. It was already SR. No AC.
The
And you're
muffler,
going to
had,
put a set of wheels
The
in it.
muffler. Okay.
had recently fell off.
The muffler fell off. So I had someone weld a straight pipe right before this trip. So I was like, I'm going to get
Did it have a
the-
KA?
No, it was an
No, it
SR.
was
Oh,
SR,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm
remember
going to go get these fucking wheels with this car. I need and I need somebody to go with me. God bless her soul at the time.
At the
A
time.
girl came with you? You made a girl do this?
I didn't.
ex.
The person I was dating at the time, that's why I said God bless her soul. She said,
At the
I'll
time.
go with you. 7 hours there. It was like 90 degrees midday.
Oh, and you guys are early, right?
I had a fixed back seat. Yeah, we left early, like 5 a.m.
No, I
and-
meant like you guys got there early. He wasn't even ready yet.
Yeah, the dude wasn't even there. And the guy, by the time I get there, bro, dude stops answering. I'm like,
That's the worst.
I'm
that
like-
happens to me every
I'm
time
like,
I go by.
fuck.
You made this girl drive
I
14
drove
hours in a straight
7
pipe
hours.
240 on 90-degree weather day.
let me tell you, we got 28 miles per gallon. I remember that.
She definitely broke up with you after that.
We did. We're clearly not together anymore. She was like, I'm tired of this guy's shit.
Yeah, I'm tired of this bullshit.
But anyway, dude, we went over there. The guy stopped answering, and then somebody else comes out. I thought this is the guy, so I started having a conversation with him. Turns out he was just some other guy who lived in that building who was just talking to me for like an hour.
But you thought it was him?
Yeah, and this is when I got scared because I was like, so where are the wheels? And
He
the guy
goes, "What?"
the guy goes, what wheels?
Oh my
and I'm
God,
like,
dude.
I'm like, fuck! Fuck!
Just
I'm
drove
so
there for no
fucking
reason.
far
Just
away
to have
from
a
home.
conversation.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Carl would have a conversation with a random stranger for an hour.
He was talking about a Trans Am. He had a Trans Am in his garage.
and then ask, where are the wheels I came for?
Yeah, where are my
Literally, he's
LMGT2s
not. He didn't even
that
talk
are
about
on
the
your
wheels.
Trans Am?
And then this other guy comes up. This guy looks more like a S13 guy.
Broke.
Skinny jeans, black skinny jeans, black
Frankie.
shirt, 90 degrees out.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, and then he goes, "Hey, like, are you here for the wheels?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I was just talking to your neighbor. I thought that
an
was you."
hour.
And he was like, "Yeah, sorry, he does that to everybody." I'm like, "Okay." Brings me upstairs. I'm like,
You want some sandwiches?
I was like, "You just wait outside." To my girlfriend at the time, I was like, "Just wait outside. Like, I'll
safer.
text you if shit is fucked." So I go in there. Dude moves a bunch of garbage. 2 boxes, 4 LMGT2s. All the center caps, everything. Like the valve stem caps are all raised.
How much were these wheels worth back then?
I don't know. They were definitely. So the story that
They
the
weren't
guy
on the radar
They
yet.
they weren't on the radar yet. I bought them for $500.
That is insane.
I saw a set
Lord.
sell for 10
What was the
grand.
story? He was going through a
What?
divorce, right?
Yeah.
So he was trying to
Yeah.
liquidate.
So the guy was going through a divorce.
10 grand?
No. Maybe his girlfriend broke up with him or something. Something sad. My boy was down bad. He was like, I bought these on eBay.
Clearly.
Dude, he said he bought them on eBay. And he got them shipped to his house. They were still in the box that they came
Did he
in.
tell you how much he paid for them?
I think he paid $800 or something. Sub $1,000.
That's still insane.
Because he's trying to get $500 for him. I was like, I'm not even gonna haggle with you. Just take my $500.
Imagine you haggled get him for $300.
That's something you would do.
Yeah,
I put him in the car, and as soon as we were driving off, actually before I drove off, he was like, hey, I have like 5 quarts of this AMSoil, couple quarts of this
Oh, you need
trans
it.
fluid, like you can just have it.
Yeah, you definitely need
SR
that
20.
oil.
I'm
on
like,
that
I'm
trip.
like, dude, thank you so
7
much.
hours.
Like, that guy was mad cool. Sketchy deal, but really nice guy. Turned out to be a really nice guy.
Please tell me you checked your oil before you went back on the
I was so paranoid this whole time. I'm monitoring
I'd
everything.
be shitting my pants.
I'm monitoring everything.
Yeah.
Every couple of hours or every like hour or so, I would do like a little pull, like a little like.
I don't know though. Like we're talking shit right now, but like to be honest, I would trust my 240
'Cause
over
you
my
maintain
truck.
it.
I
Yeah,
drove my 240 everywhere.
yeah. I would trust that.
To finish that story up, it was, damn,
Sorry.
wow, that looks pretty good.
Damn, son.
He's like, oh man.
I like the KBD bumper.
That's the Amazon body kit.
I think it's a GP Sports rep.
I
Yeah,
painted that
definitely.
bumper myself actually. But yeah, I drove the car home 14 and a half hours straight. I got home. Guess what I did right when I got home? Test fitted the wheels.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, you didn't even wait.
I got home at like 11 o'clock at night that
The
day.
last set of wheels I bought, I put them on at the location I bought them at.
But yeah, dude,
Connecticut.
those are the wheels. That's exactly how I got them. Factory stickers on the spoke.
Silver.
They were silver. That's the original finish.
Silver looks kind of good, Chris.
Yeah. I can't ever execute. It's always like
It looks very
everything's on a budget. You
I was
know,
gonna
so
redo
like
them factory, but you know, Regal. Nah, dude, let's do something that makes it look.
that's
pop.
The white
that's
is hot.
That shit's a prime example of like work with what you got. Whenever I post that and I'm like, yo, this was a budget build, people are like, how the fuck was this a budget build?
How much
got
do you
fucking-
think you spent building that car?
building that car? Probably 6 or 7 grand.
That's
it?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
SR is sub 3,000.
So SR sub 3,000. Then we sold shit off of it. The wheels were $500.
I
The
only,
seat was $150.
he paid me like $500 in labor.
I feel like I got 70K in my car,
Yeah, I feel like.
but that's including like painting it 4 times.
I've
5
never
times.
painted anything.
Possibly 6.
I've never painted anything. My car never had a cage.
Oh
Like-
yeah, cage,
so-
wheels.
Like, and you were still able to find shit for cheap, dude.
Yeah.
You
And
can't
engine.
do that
Nowadays,
now.
you can't. I was having a conversation with a kid recently. Like,
This picture's kind
I
of.
feel bad for you guys. You guys
That's
can't
the
do
best
anything.
photo
with these
ever.
cars.
That car,
That place is also a very magical place.
I have so many memories of it. Bro, I have many memories with you. Remember when we were there and I fucking had to shit real bad?
Oh my god,
Dude.
Speaking about shitting,
What?
I shit in the woods this weekend.
You did?
Had to, dude.
On a hike?
Had to.
Yo.
At that same place?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I've done it there too. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it's not.
I-
Take
I-
care of your business.
I was like, you know what? I was alone too. On my,
That's
I,
even
I went on my
weirder.
alone hike, and I go out. I'm like, oh, they got a bathroom. I grab the door, locked. I'm like, God.
Yeah, they're
fuck
locked this time of year.
dude.
And in your here's the worst part about that. In your mind, mentally, you're like, ooh, I'm about to get some relief.
No, in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, I know what you're saying.
Boom.
But
Block.
in my mind, I
down.
was like, that's no big deal. I could do a 5-mile hike and hold it.
You're a freak of nature. No way.
And
2
then-
steps and I'm shitting.
Literally 4 steps on the hike. I was like, nope, not happening. I fucking just
Walk into
start
the woods.
just start walking off into the woods.
What's this guy doing?
Find a spot. I'm like, yep, we doing the leaves today. Didn't have any fucking.
Whatever happens, happens, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey man, it was a fun
A
experience.
lot of memories with like literally just every one of our friends. I think we have a memory over there.
You know what they're? I heard this shit on a podcast, I think, but people were talking about. It's like, how long do you think it took before people invented like toilets and shit? You know what I mean? Like, you know, the first cavemen, like they be shitting while they're running and shit. Like,
You ever see that Jackass skit?
Like just wild
Yeah, like
animal
Jackass.
shit.
with Rab.
like they don't care. And then eventually they were like, all right, we have to make a hole, and we have to shit in the hole.
So that it doesn't smell like shit
Yeah,
everywhere.
like who was the first person that invented the hole? And then who was the first motherfucker that wiped their ass with fucking poison ivy and was like, okay, we're done with this shit.
Yeah, we can't do this anymore.
Like we need some dedicated shit for this.
Tyler in the chat. Well, this took a turn.
Sorry, I don't know, guys.
I miss that car every day, dude. Why do we have to bring that photo up?
Sorry.
Derek treated it well. It's okay.
All right,
You
moving
drove it
on.
like it was supposed
No
to
one
be.
wants
He
to hear about
did
my
drive
shit.
it like
Yeah.
he stole it, dude.
Speaking about
He
shitting in
did
the woods,
steal that thing. That thing I sold that to him at a good price. Good price.
Johnny. So you're more into. You're not really a street drifter anymore. You're more like a street racer now.
Wait, before
wouldn't
we,
say
do you think you
racing.
could get behind a drift car right now and just whip it? I think you could.
He
Hundo.
definitely could.
I feel like I could.
Yeah,
You're just
I
a
don't
rowdy
know.
guy. That's why.
yeah.
You're
I
not
feel
scared.
like it was my, like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like my learning curve was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea what I was doing at first in like parking lots.
I was the same way.
I only
You have
learned
to
stuff
learn.
on the street. That's the only way I learned.
Street for life.
Like I drove maybe how many events? Like 3.
I know. I was gonna ask you.
I don't know. I don't even remember. But like, I feel like
Don't you feel like drifting's easy?
I don't think it's easy because
I
a lot of
do.
people have a hard time with it. But I was like,
That's-
once you get the fundamentals down,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, all right.
That
Like, you
first-
just watch a couple videos, you're like, I
That
should do
first
this.
70% is easy though. Like getting the car to let
Yeah,
me like
I'm
fucking
not
get it to
saying
go
I'm a
up
great
on that
driver.
turn. But
Yeah,
then
no, I'm
when it
definitely
comes to
not
like
great either,
tuning
but,
the
like-
shit up, that's where I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah. I
me
am a
personally.
terrible driver still
I'm
compared
terrible.
to a lot of people.
Like,
I'm a
bad.
way worse grip driver than I am a drifter. Obviously, like
I
I
can't
cannot.
even-
I feel like I'm a better drifter than I am a grip.
Yeah,
racer.
same. Yeah, for
No,
sure.
I can't.
100%.
Grip driving to me
You
takes a
said drift,
certain.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drifting for me is dude. My roommates are freaks of nature with that shit. We'll play Assetto Corsa and they're like mad good, and 2 turns in, I'm like, fuck, crash somebody, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Leave the room.
It's all about that driving line, right? I mean,
It's-
that's the fundamentals.
It's
I
just
feel
something
like.
I don't
think
have.
it's drifting. You're feeling the car rotate. You want the car
Yeah.
to you do with that road racing too. You want the car to rotate,
But you don't want
I
it
think
to
it's a
m-
different sensation.
It's
in the
yes,
seat. Like you're
that
like,
is the word.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking whip this in and it's gonna work. Like you can't do that on a track and be like
I mean,
grip
you
driving.
can, I guess.
Yeah, but grip driving, you can't be like, I'm
But
just
then-
gonna fucking huck it into this corner.
But then
You're
the
not
thing
going to get
is,
around the corner fast.
You're
Yeah.
you're not efficiently going around the
Yeah.
corner. You're losing speed.
You have
you're
to like
losing
get right on the
tire.
edge of that. I feel like where it's going to rotate.
It takes a certain
That's
level
the thing with
of,
driving the mountain.
of
If-
attention that I don't have. Like
Mountain
I
spec.
drive with how I'm feeling it. Like if I see it and I'm like, ooh, I got to do this to get it over there.
I feel like I've gotten a lot better though at grip driving from thinking that way. Though.
From what I've
Well,
seen,
not
dude,
to mention, you go out every weekend.
Yeah, you're
more than
out a
that.
lot.
Yeah,
E-
more than that.
Doing that alone in itself, like being in the car, driving the car,
Yeah.
like that is doing something to your
even
ability.
just driving like roads that you drive fast on slow, it's like it'll teach you a lot about just line where certain things are. Where like a lot of people don't take that into effect. They're like, oh, I could just fly down this road. I have this nice fancy car. Like, no, it don't work that way, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's not fun and games.
Yeah.
It is, but until something bad happens.
So
yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
they don't know where to hit the brakes.
I'm gonna
Like,
ask you while we're on the topic of now. We're just gonna call it mountain driving.
Yeah.
We're not gonna disclose any shit over here. We're for the growth of the sport, not for the downfall of it. But don't you like? Have you been to a track day or anything like that?
No, never.
See, like,
Do you plan on it?
I want to.
from what I've heard, like, okay, it gets rid of that factor unless that's the thrill of for you.
That was the thrill for me with drifting.
I think what I've seen a lot, I'm not speaking for everyone there, but I've seen kids start to go to the track and then they start going to the mountain less because I think they realize it's not worth it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what happened. Again, my two roommates, they're more into grip driving than drifting. And like once they realized they could go 120% on a track with no repercussions whatsoever in a safe manner, they're like, yo, I'd rather go do that. You know, because like we're getting older now. I don't want to get in trouble.
There's
for
still a
this
lot
stuff.
of kids that drive at the track and go there. Like a lot of them still do. But
Yeah, I feel like
I've seen it where kids get into like track stuff and they're like, just go every once in a while then and like kind of weasel their way out.
yes, yeah, just to get the itch. You know,
I mean, I'll
Yeah.
tell you one thing I would definitely love about going to the track. Fucking deer.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
That is my biggest fear.
you got any scarier ones, like where you run into them at night?
No, nothing like. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more so on my motorcycle
That's even scary.
because
I-
that's when
on
you're scared.
bikes, people like I see people just at night on bikes. I'm like, it could be anywhere. You could be driving through Bergen County. and you're
I was gonna say mine was in like Emerson. You know Emerson. You know that road between like Northvale and like Emerson.
Yeah.
You know that 4-lane road, and it's always littered with deer.
Yeah, always. Our
Always.
whole area is now littered with deer.
Yeah.
Like we're in the fucking suburbs, dude.
Yeah.
And it's just Chris, how many deer do you see a night sometimes when you're driving?
All the time.
All like they'll just jump out in front of your car. and
I
you're
don't
like,
see deer
"I'm on a
anymore.
main
Living in
road."
Hackensack.
You live in a
surprised
high
you
rise.
don't.
I literally don't see any deer. And when I go like hiking or anything and I see one, I'm like, damn, this is refreshing. Like trees, we don't even see trees anymore. Like I barely see anything.
Well, that's Hackensack.
I live in the
Yeah,
woods.
it's
dude.
crazy. It's weird.
I still have trees and shit. I love it.
Yeah, you live in the woods, kind of.
You know what it is about track too? You have runoff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Safety.
A lot of
Yeah.
runoff.
The mountain you
yeah,
have
not a cliff.
zero runoff, maybe a foot.
Not a boulder.
But
1 foot
having
away
that
from the track.
runoff is gonna make you, it's gonna give you confidence.
Yeah, no.
You know?
I'm not gonna say
So-
confidence, but it's gonna definitely
It's definitely gonna
drive
give you confidence because you're gonna be like, I'm not scared to go off. But when you're on the mountain, you're gonna be like, it's in the back of your head. Like,
Oh, all the time.
You know, like
I
it-
still get scared. I'm like, I might go off. And
Yeah.
Sometimes it might not even be your fault. You're like, I've almost had people like push me off the road in other cars coming the other way just because they're driving like assholes.
yeah, that shit is the second thing that's scary about mountain driving.
There's other people.
Yeah.
Because that's why like I go during the day a lot because I can't see at night good.
Yep.
But it's like, dude, during the day.
I feel like I liked going at night more.
Do you have to like?
now I do.
And
But my
here's,
eyes just can't
here's
do
the
it.
reason why I did. And like aside from the fact that I can't fucking see because I have the vision of a bat, like I'm literally blind.
You
Dude.
use sonar.
Fucking sonar this bitch. No, but like you can more or less hear or see somebody coming.
Yeah.
From the opposite
see
direction.
sometimes. Not all the time.
It
At that
saved me
place
more than once.
specifically.
Like, and law enforcement could be on the other end, which it has. Do you?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like it has happened, and then right when we're having fun, whoop,
Like coming the other way.
coming the other way, and they come right back around, and we tell them we're looking at stars.
Yeah, because what are they gonna do? Like, oh, I saw you were going fast. Well, I wasn't. All right.
They're just gonna ask what you're doing there
No,
at
Claudia,
fucking
you
they
1
know
a.m.
what
at night.
goes on though.
You
Yeah,
would look
they
up
know
an
what goes
address that's off of that road and be like, "Oh, we're on the way to this place."
yeah,
My
or
buddy
I'll say
lived there.
something like that. Like,
yeah.
but I mean, regardless, like you're probably not supposed to be there in the first place that late. We would
Are
go
you
like
not?
one. Yeah,
No, you are. That place is open.
is it?
Yeah.
Technically, the park is closed after dusk.
Yeah, but I think the roads
Question.
are still drivable.
7 Lakes.
Oh, you
All-
fucking idiot. Mark it. Somewhere.
Somebody made a boo boo.
I feel like it's all right
Whatever.
because that's not like
There's
I
many
knew
people that
you
go
were
there,
gonna.
right?
You were
That's
just,
just like-
tiptoeing in my
a
jaw.
popular road people drive through.
It's a beautiful place to be.
yeah,
but I
no,
mean,
it really is.
regardless, there's like a certain level of respect that everybody has over there when you're driving, and like sometimes you got that person who doesn't, and that's the person you got to worry about.
Yeah.
My question was, do you have to like? I mean, I don't know if you give a fuck, but like, you ever think about like the time of the year with the deer? Because there's times when they're not really out.
Yeah. So recently, I haven't been up there in a couple weeks because of the car, but I've been seeing them out during the day more. I almost hit one. My friend.
Well, isn't it hunting season right now?
Yeah, but they're not allowed to hunt in there.
I'm not the person.
No, but
to
that's
ask
when.
about
But
this.
that's when they're breeding a lot.
Yeah.
and, like they're out and like I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
I think the reason they're out of the woods right now.
They're trying to fuck. Is
This
what
is
I'm
a-
saying.
Yeah, spring.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
I don't see them.
This is the
Yeah,
Carl
see?
hypothesis. Okay, there's no leaves in the woods because they all fell. So now they're looking for other food. They're gonna go out of the woods, go find other food.
That's not how it works. But all right,
I swear to God,
I almost hit one in the middle of the day last time I was there.
they're just horny. All right, so they're out more.
that deer will buck you.
Yeah, they'll buck you.
Almost had a bear up there one time, man.
Really?
Not close, but if I left 5 seconds earlier, I probably would have macked the bear. A huge bear.
A bear?
A
How
bear.
big was the bear?
It was big.
Like the size of this desk?
Yeah, probably bigger. It was huge. Shout out Stein if you're listening. Shout out to Stein.
I gotta stop hiking alone.
Dude, that's my worst fear. I do go hiking alone, and like that's my worst fear. If I ran into something like that,
Yeah.
one, I don't care what you have to say about me. I'm fighting to the fucking death. If I know I'm fucked,
Okay, it'll take about 3 seconds.
Yeah, they'll maul your ass. But supposedly
One
the bears
swipe.
up there they don't like they stay away from people.
but
But what happens if you like corner the
Dude, we were
the baby bear?
one time
by
we were
accident?
15 feet away from a bear standing in the park. You know, I'm not
What?
a lot at the end.
Yeah.
So we're all whatever. It's like 9:30 at night. We're just like sitting talking. We just finished a run a couple minutes ago. All of a sudden, like we were there for like 10, 15 minutes. Pitch black. No one's lights are on. I just see like black moving in the distance, like in the back. And I was like, oh, whatever. It's probably just like
It's a
sha-
dragon.
like I don't know, like something from the moon, some weird shadow of a tree or something.
It's a
Yeah.
dementor.
I see my boy looking, Stein. Shout out to Stein again. Saw a bear twice with him there. Dude, it was like, I don't know, from here to like that Snap-on box or whatever it is over there. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, yo, there's a bear like right behind you guys. Like, I don't know what we should. This kid went running after it, started screaming at it. Yeah.
Oh,
I
to
was
make
like,
himself
to
look
get it
big.
to get it to go away.
yeah, he just straight up ran after the bear. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay,
are you
okay,
doing?
okay.
I ran to my car.
I feel like there's two paths you could take, right? One,
Run to
to
your
remain
car.
calm.
What's your Johnny immediately
Remain
run
calm,
away?
Get into somewhere with shelter. Boom. That's one way. Two
Well, you're
is
not
to make
supposed to
yourself look
run,
big.
though. Yeah.
If you run at it
They're like, oh,
and make yourself look big and
that's
whatnot,
food.
it could work. But at the same time, I feel like they would see it more of a threat.
No,
and
I
they
think
would be
that-
like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna."
I think they're like,
Done.
oh, it's running. That means it's food, because that's what my food does.
Yeah.
I'm good, dude.
Some shit like that.
I'd get fucked over so bad.
I
I
just
don't know
know
about
if
black
I see
bears, but
one-
like brown bears, you have to talk loud. Like there's videos of people in like Alaska.
Hey bear, hey bear,
Yeah, literally.
Yo.
hey bear.
What up, my boy?
Yeah.
Yo, Bear.
No, we got somebody in the chat.
Carlene. Hey, bear. Hey.
Yep, that'll scare him. Nah, bear spray, please. Don't try to fight a bear.
Bear spray. Yeah, that's an option too. Make sure you hit it right in the face.
All right.
Should.
That's what you do.
I don't
You
fuck with
launch
bears,
all
man.
that bear spray right in their mouth.
I don't like bears because they don't like other animals.
Wait, earlier. So
Speaking of animals,
back to the mountain driving thing. I feel like now I really just enjoy it because I go there because I just like driving
Yeah.
my car.
At
there.
first, I was like, "Oh, I'm fucking."
If you have the
fast or whatever. I
window-
was slow, but
Picture-
now I just
pic-
want to go drive.
Picture this. I'm about to put you in this scenario right here. Okay, perfect day.
Yeah,
You have a day off from work.
never happens.
Okay, but picture it. Picture it. You got
Yeah.
a day off from work. Yeah, Johnny. You don't have to come in here.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yep. Boom. You got your car. Shit's problem free.
Always is.
Big factor.
It always is.
oh yeah,
Problem free. You're driving. Windows down.
Yeah.
The temperature is correct where it's not baking hot
Yeah.
and the wind is not fucking freezing cold
And I'm smoking a blunt.
and you're
Hey,
smoking
yo.
a fat blunt.
let me hit the blunt.
Can we not say that?
You gotta pronounce the BL then unt.
Blunt.
There you go.
Yep. And you got music playing. That's like my favorite fucking thing in that environment.
Oh, say it right.
Blunt. But nah, that's what I enjoy it for.
Yeah,
And when people fuck with that pisses me off.
Yeah, when I can't go there and enjoy my time that I just want to have alone driving, it's
Yeah,
annoying.
that's what fucks me up.
Yeah,
And then I'm like,
because I don't even like. I just want to go enjoy myself. I use that place to like
It's
escape,
relax.
just
Yeah,
get away.
literally,
Like I'll go
that's-
by myself and sit there all day.
a lot of
Hell
people
yeah.
ask me like why I named fucking BM the way I named it, and
Yeah.
that's literally why.
That's what
like,
it is.
It was more to me than just somewhere where you go drive.
No, that's what it is.
It
Half
was
the
the
time when I'm
escape.
there, I'm not
Yeah.
like driving. I'm just hanging out, like
Yeah,
doing whatever.
That's why every time we're over there, I'll call you, and I'll see you're over there. I'm like, yo, come on this hike with Frankie and I.
I want to. So, yo,
Yeah,
I
you probably
drove
should, right?
past your truck.
Oh, you did see it?
Yeah, but it was like fucking 20 degrees.
Yeah, stay hard. That's what we're doing.
Should have brought my rally art jacket.
Nipples hard. That's what.
Should have put my rally art jacket. We're training, man. We're trying to
Shout
do
out
that shit in
to
the
Dana.
snow. So, yeah.
Dude, fucking wait. You passed Frankie?
Yeah, I was leaving the
I
place.
texted him and I was like, "You're gonna see my truck."
My brain froze for a second. I was like, wait, did we just glaze over that? What, you guys just ran into each other?
No,
I-
no, I didn't even see him. I was just driving. I saw his truck.
I messaged him. I said, "I'm here," and he's like, "Oh, where at?" I was like, "I'm going on a hike. You'll see my truck."
Yeah, and I just like left the park and I saw it. I was like, oh, that's Frankie's truck.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was out shit in the woods.
Should have known better. I had napkins.
Does a
How
bear shit in the
cold
woods?
were
No, but I do. How cold? I wasn't that cold.
That part of your body doesn't see that temperature.
Dude, his
often.
adrenaline
Your
was
gooch,
running.
My
He
adrenaline was
fine.
running. There was people like fucking 300 yards away just walking
They
down the
probably
path.
saw the palest gooch you've ever seen in their life.
They didn't even know what it was. They were like, what is that thing over
What is
there?
that?
I was behind
Oh.
a tree. I was pretty tactically hidden. What was I gonna say?
Tactically hidden.
I was in my hide.
How fast did your sack shrivel up?
I mean,
Probably wasn't even hanging at
Probably
that.
right.
I just
was,
don't know
dude. It was
how, like,
freezing.
how many fucking like ants was I giving the goat to?
Or the Squidward. The Squidward is a
Yeah.
good one. Not a lot of people know about that one.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
What's the other one? The log?
The
Or it's
log.
Just, it's just laying out.
The log?
Yeah.
Never heard of the log.
Or the batwing.
I've heard of the goat
Hell yeah.
and something
I've
else.
done the batwing before.
Wait, you
Never
have
heard
a
of the
ghost.
batwing.
The batwing?
mind.
It's when you make
Oh.
it real thin and veiny.
Oh, the bat.
The
yeah.
batwing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the craziest podcast in the world.
Nah, this is
How do you spell
definitely
your last name?
This is definitely on the random.
ACO.
Oh, okay.
This is definitely on the random one.
Well, I mean, he literally just showed up.
We were talking about something earlier. What suspension you got on the Evo?
Marmot.
Oh, Fortunato.
How do you like?
Shouldn't
that?
even say their name.
God damn.
Yeah, Johnny has
How do I-
has
I
had some
don't-
issues, and
yeah.
you're not the first one.
Johnny wanted to vent about some stuff, so let's
You're not the
just let
first.
it out.
Yeah, if you're on the live chat right now, tune in because Johnny's about to talk some hot shit.
And mind you, before we even start this is Johnny saying this.
This is my
not
opinion.
allegedly,
not Faction Motorsports.
This is not faction. I am not. I am friends with Frankie, but
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with factions. The products they sell, the companies, anything. It is just my opinion.
All right, go off, King.
American quality or anything just not Japanese sucks.
Damn.
It sucks.
What about like European made?
He doesn't really use any.
I guess if it's like Olin's or
Oh,
something,
yeah, yeah.
like
Orleans.
yeah, Olin's. Like I guess that's different. But like everything I've seen from like even because White Line, I'm gonna say it. White Line is an Australian company.
Okay.
Their products are fucking shit.
What happened with it?
3 ball joints,
3 ball joints went bad.
2 tie rods in a year.
Yeah, what's
A
up with
year.
that?
They suck.
Wait,
Their sway bar end links seized up after 1 month.
Was it the winter?
That was not winter yet.
It's like you're on stand.
Wait.
Yeah, just every 5. That was not winter.
It wasn't winter yet.
Yeah.
No.
Did you grease them or some shit beforehand?
They come pre-greased.
Because you know that's what they're gonna
and
say.
I greased them. I took a little needle. I work on trucks.
That's
I work
always
on
what they're
trucks.
gonna say though.
Yeah.
Is like,
Truck
oh, it was
mechanic, boys
user,
and
This is,
girls.
it
well,
was
this is we're
misinstallation.
going back to Fortunato here. So
Oh shit.
this is the first one I'm going to complain about is Fortunato.
All right, bad.
Their springs rotted from September. No salt yet thrown on the ground. September to October. I bought the coilovers September. Not this year. This is 2 years ago, last year.
And these are new.
the springs. If you go look at the springs now, you'd be like, these have been on a fucking New Jersey car for 8 years. Did you see them, Chris?
Yeah.
They're bad.
Yeah.
They're real bad.
Why is
So you're
that?
saying the coating is shitty?
It must be the coating
coating?
they're using.
The coilovers just suck.
I mean,
I'm
for
gonna
the
say
record,
it
I've
now.
seen a BC spring in half.
Yeah.
Like take the coilover off the car.
Yeah, but have you seen them rusty after a month of just normal
Probably.
driving?
I bought my
BCs.
coilovers
I don't know,
used,
maybe
and I
not.
know they had at least 1,000 miles on them, and they weren't rusty.
Here's the thing, though.
But I recoated them. Whatever I saw, like where the coating is like exposed,
Yeah.
I like fucking put plastic up on it. Or
Well,
something.
if you come to Faction Motorsports and you let me give it the special touch.
Yeah, Chris will get it right.
Chris
But
will spit
listen-
on it.
But
Listen
the
to this.
springs are still gonna rot.
Well,
Yeah, springs
well,
are-
listen.
All right.
You know my friend Brian. You guys met my friend Brian with the Evo.
Yep.
He has the older gen. He has like gen, I don't even know, 3s, 4s, or whatever. They're way older. Green springs on them. They're completely fine. He doesn't like.
Oh, so
He doesn't drive the
something
car
they
a lot,
changed.
but yeah, it's whatever. Something they changed
You
in
might have
it.
just gotten a bad batch.
no, that's
No, no,
probably
no,
they
no.
started powder
I-
coating it with something else. Or
Yeah,
something like that.
it was just like I don't know.
No. So a friend of mine. Okay, wait. What about the shock quality though?
I don't think it's good. I'm gonna be honest.
The
car
so a
rides like
friend of
shit.
mine had some, and he bought some for his Z, and he kind of had that same issue where they looked gross as fuck, like after not that long, and the shock blew. Like
I'm sure mine are.
and I was and at first I was like, oh, did you adjust your preload? You know, like even if they say like out the box it's mint, check it.
Yeah, you
like
just
it
gotta
could just
check
be
it no
fucking
matter
loose. Like after shipping, I don't fucking know. FedEx is out there playing with them,
yeah.
but like they were fine, and they blew immediately. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna put this out there. I have seen multiple brand coilovers where the preloads were not even.
Yeah, most of them
Yeah.
aren't.
You have to set it yourself.
No matter
They're not
what, you
measuring
should
that
set
shit.
'em.
You got to set it yourself.
If you're putting coilovers on the car, which you should be letting Faction do it, you should probably check them
If you
before
guys
they go
haven't
in the
watched
car.
the video on the YouTube, just go watch it.
Now, at the same time, though, I know you're complaining about the quality that you got from Fortune Auto, but like I know a handful of people who love them.
I do too, and
Yeah,
I
same.
just don't know.
Maybe it's a. I mean, I've said this about Stance too. We put Stance coilovers on a WRX. I'm going to be specific here. It was a 2016, one of the newer ones, and then that car never felt good. To this day, probably still doesn't feel good.
I guess it's.
I
certain
tried, dude. I tried.
models, but
I
they,
tried Swift springs. I tried different spring rates. I tried everything. The setup did not feel good ever, and we tried so many different. We would get shorter springs with helper springs. We would try like so many different things, and it never worked out. But on a 240,
they're great.
They're amazing.
Shit is amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like whatever car they design them around.
Yeah, but Fortune Auto literally said they like made these specifically for this. They're like, oh,
And
we
they're all-
made this 500 series for the Evo X because it's great or whatever. Like, I don't
really?
know. That's why I bought them, because everyone's like, yo, they're so good. And I put them on the car.
I think you got a bad batch now. If
Wait,
everyone else
wait.
is saying that,
Have you
too.
gotten like replacement?
Well, listen to
and
this.
shit like
Listen.
that?
So I was like, I hit them up. I'm like, hey, like my coilovers are like, whatever, just bad already. Like the quality, they're rusting out. I'm not happy with this.
Yeah.
I want like replacement springs or something.
Uh-huh.
They're like, oh well, it's meant for light track use and street use, not heavy track use. Whatever. I was like, I get it. It's an entry level coilover, but like this shouldn't be happening. They're like,
Oh, so they were saying it the opposite of what I thought they would say? I thought
Yeah,
they would say,
that's why I was
heavy
like-
street use.
yeah. That's what I was like. Wait, what? So you're saying this is a light track coilover and a street use? It was years ago, but I was like,
Yeah.
this doesn't make any sense. And whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna buy something else for the car now. I'm not gonna give them more money.
Yeah.
But
You didn't have Swiss springs on there, right?
no. But
They were just regular Fortune 500s.
yeah, but people were saying that you don't need the Swiss springs. It feels fine without it,
Yeah.
and it feels like shit. So
I will say Swift springs are amazing though.
I'm sure they are, and I wish
Yeah.
I bought them, but
But like even that WRX situation, it didn't help. Like it did feel a little bit better, but it was just the way that the shocks were.
the valving, it could
Yeah, the
be-
valving.
If they were pillow ball, like
Yeah, it just wasn't right.
yeah, I don't know. My next suspension is Olin's.
Yeah.
Olins.
Olin's.
Yeah.
No, but like the thing is with Swift Spring, what I'm afraid of is you end up with an oversprung dampener.
You just gotta get the same spring rate that comes with the the spring. That
What
got.
what do you feel differently from a Swift spring?
The compression on like the
Yeah, it's a
that
progressive
aggression-
spring,
yeah.
right, or something like that.
Huh.
The way it's constructed is completely different.
Okay.
Like the way it compresses.
Because I personally, I'm the opposite.
It's more comfortable, at least from what I've experienced. It seems like it's more comfortable.
I've never even.
I
experienced
don't
this
even
one.
yeah.
I don't even want to know like what like okay, so the spring rate on the IS is high and it annoys me. It's like 18k 15 or 18k 12k or something like that. On the S13 I had 7k all
Yeah.
around.
That's a
Shit
little
felt
weird, too.
great. Like soft but not really, and like it had the right amount of like give. And that's what I'm trying to achieve in the IS, and I don't know if it's just because the
probably the
chassis doesn't.
car.
It's the car itself.
Yeah, I would
Probably.
say so.
It just drives like shit when you lower it. Like it's so bad.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of 240s drive like shit too when they're lowered.
The thing is I don't
Most
want
just
one that
drive
drives like
in
shit.
general.
Yeah.
Unless you bring it to faction for an alignment, then it's gonna drive great.
It's only faction aligned every time, baby.
Then your car is great.
Shit
no
drives
matter what.
perfect.
Anybody
7
could drive it.
-7 of front camber drives straight as an arrow on the highway.
-7.
I talked
Dave
to
aligned it, right?
Yes, he did.
Dave aligned it. There's no wonder that thing's driving.
Wait. Sean Michael in the chat. His JZX has 22k in the front, 10k rear.
Yeah, makes sense.
Does it?
JZX
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
Well, isn't that like double A arms?
That's what mine is. But all
Same
I know is
suspension on
one of my
IS.
next upgrades for the suspension is a rear sway bar. Cause that's what on every video you see
need-
of my car, that shit is like
I need a sway
leaning.
bar. That was my next purchase actually. Was a
Yeah.
sway bar, but
And
it wasn't
that
going to
just-
be an American brand.
Well,
it
you
was going to
also-
be HKS Kansai.
HKS.
HKS.
Well, it's Kansai service.
You also
now,
need to
not
modify
HKS.
No
your
white
front
liner.
coilovers. Carl.
You got a what?
You need to modify your front coilovers.
Yeah, because it's dumped. I hate that
Too
shit.
low, kid.
I fucking
No,
hate
with
it.
the
Raise it up,
what is it?
Chill.
donkey style.
Chill.
Roll center correction angle kit. He has to. He's at the lowest setting or the highest setting, and it's
Yeah, he
slammed.
bought a bunch of shit he shouldn't have bought. So here we are.
Car drifts like fucking butter though. I will say.
You just told us it drove like shit.
On the road.
Oh,
Yeah, but
and-
then you drift it, and it's fine.
And it literally does. I've
That's
said
any
this,
drift car.
Yeah,
I've
honestly.
said this to everyone before. Like
Unless it's
every,
tall.
Every
Yeah.
time I get out of the car now and I've driven it somewhere, I'm like, dude, I fucking hate driving this thing on the street. It's like not fun anymore.
it's really low.
My car is fun on the street.
Your
I
car,
love just flying past people, man.
because your car's fast as fuck.
Yeah, it's great. It's not
Fast
fast,
as fuck,
but
boy.
go look at any other Evo. It's 5 times faster than mine. I have the slowest Evo known.
Rules of the road: you see an Evo with no wing,
pull over.
you do not fucking fuck with that.
Yeah.
Just let them go past.
Evo, GTR,
No wing.
Anything, no.
I'm good.
no wing.
Especially in North Jersey, man. There's a lot of fast Evos.
A lot
in
of
there.
fast
A
Evos.
lot.
I beat an Evo once.
In what?
STI.
Oh, yeah, but this was like 2006. This doesn't count. They
No,
were
it
both
was like
stock.
2012.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude, the Evo 8 was
A
my
10.
favorite.
It was a 9 or an 8.
eight
Yeah.
and 9.
Dinosaur motor. That's why.
8 and
Best
9
motor.
were my favorite. They have that 4G sound. It's just
4G63 best.
My
engine.
next car is a dandelion yellow Evo 5.
What's with everyone in the yellow, man?
It's,
You don't
I
like-
hate yellow
you don't
cars.
like
It's only
yellow?
that car. I hate yellow cars.
You're telling me if I got yellow, I
It
could've
depends what it
drifted you guys?
is.
There's a dude that has one around here.
A 3, right? A 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah, dandelion yellow 3.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
it before.
But you
That
want a
car's
5.
Fucking hot. Yeah, I want a 5. I want a left-hand drive one.
I always
But they
wanted-
didn't make that color left-hand drive. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy.
We going to Mako, baby.
Well, first, yeah, I'm going to Mako.
We going back to Mako.
No, but I'm gonna either buy a left-hand drive one or buy a right-hand drive one and swap it.
I always wanted an Evo.
Buy a Mirage and then
Evo,
No.
Evo 8 and 9.
No 8.
No,
9.
8, 9, good car. Dinosaur though. Sign.
what?
Sorry, but you know it too, man. It's just
It's not a dinosaur.
the chassis is all right. So we're doing my boy's Evo, right?
Yeah.
That I've learned a lot in this time. Most of the arms and all suspension pickup points are the same from 4 to 9.
I believe it.
So you think about it, that's like, yeah, the car progressed over time, but it's not like
Probably just the engine a little bit.
it's the engine, like some suspension stuff, I guess, some little things here and there.
Oh,
But,
wheel
but that
drive.
It's
just
such a
mean
good car though that they didn't need
what's
to,
broke
but-
ain't. If it ain't broke,
Yeah, if
don't
it ain't
fix
broke,
it. you
Yeah,
know?
don't
Subaru's been
fix
running on
it.
that logic for the last 30 years.
Yeah,
so.
but
Yeah,
look at them.
exactly.
They ran the business in the ground, so did Mitsubishi.
There's I'm sure
They
you
got the same fucking engine in that car. How long has it been, dude?
But that was the same thing with the Evo. It had the
I know.
same engine.
They made it a little better from time to time.
Yeah, but
My
it was
But it
the
is the same engine, right?
Until
My
the
vet
10
came out fucking.
So Evo.
But that was the 9.
Did the Evo
Yeah.
start with a 4G63 like the Evo
yeah.
1?
Yeah. Well, the Evo 0, which is a Galant VR4.
No,
came
not
with a
that.
4G.
Not that.
It's not real Evo, but Galant VR4 came
The
with a
Evo
4G.
1. Is
Yeah.
there an Evo 1?
Yeah. It was a 4G, but it was like flipped. It was the
Really?
other way.
It was
yeah.
the other way?
Yeah. Like the exhaust was still facing you, but the engine was facing the other way. The trans was facing the other side, everything.
Aren't eclipses like that or something?
Yeah.
Too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy just recently
That's the first
acquired.
car I worked on, by the way.
My boy he was doing like a I guess I'm gonna call it like an homage or something, like a tribute to his dad. He had like a Mitsubishi Colt. What is that?
Colt?
A Colt?
A Galant? Colt?
Mitsubishi Colt.
It looks like a S13 Silvio in the front.
Well, there's a couple different. Well, now I've been fucking with the newer Colts because they got a rally already.
What is it,
The
Chris?
older Colt, yeah.
It's an older Colt, right? And the thing is, it looks bone stock on the outside.
Oh, I know the car you're talking about.
Yeah. And he opens the hood and there's literally like a OEM spec looking 4G in there. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, man, this thing's sick. The owner though, he like welded the diff in it.
With a distributor and everything.
So,
Is
like-
it rear-wheel drive?
No, it's front wheel drive. So it's
a
completely
welded diff?
locked front.
Who would do that?
I don't know, but when we were driving away, I was
is so
driving next to
dangerous.
him. He does a pull in second, and the thing is literally like it just squats down and it's just spinning both of them like this. And I'm like, yo,
Imagine
that's
going to a turn with that and
crazy.
just getting on the gas.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
You know what I did after? You know
Straight
what I
off.
did as I was passing him because he was like trying to show me his car was way faster. Fucking clutch kicked that shit, pinned limiter for a little bit, held it right next to him for a little while, and I was like, yeah, your car doesn't trip, bitch.
How cool did you feel?
So cool. And then that was when my clutch started to not work.
Yeah.
Ah.
Instant karma.
Karma.
Instant karma.
Yep. There's that Carl luck.
Yep.
That's why I don't race people on the highway, man. If anyone pulls up to me and tries to race me, if any of you ever see me, do not try to race me on the highway.
I don't ever do that.
This is a thing I've gotten.
That's an
with this
Evo
car.
and a Subaru thing.
Yeah, like
I will
dude,
just let you go.
Yeah, dude. I don't care what car you're in. You could be in another Evo. I do not want.
What if it's
a
an STI though?
If it's like
If it looks stock.
Dinner.
yeah, I was gonna say I've been like on the way to work and
You
I've
have
been
to.
mad that I'm going to work. I'm gonna be like, I just want to fucking beat this guy. in this
Me and Johnny
STI.
went
Yeah.
at it one time.
Oh yeah,
Your
Dusted
car's
my
fast
ass.
though.
Nah, he dusted my ass.
that was when I first got the
In the
car.
Evo?
Yeah.
Oh, was I there? I was behind you guys, wasn't I?
I don't know, maybe,
I thought I was on the way back from.
but it's not that fast though. Like
It's faster than anything we
I didn't
have,
dust
dude.
you. There's no way I dusted you.
It's faster than anything we've got.
Chris is like.
like I
saw some
remember you
dust.
keeping up.
I kept up a little bit.
Yeah, it's not like a fast car. Like, yeah, it probably has 350 wheel, but it's
That's a lot.
Tell you
The
what,
fuck? My car is 110.
yeah, but my
car-
car weighs 3,500
My
pounds.
car can spank stock STIs all day.
The IS, dude.
That's all that matters.
The IS weighs 35, and I have 150
The
realistically.
IS weighs 3,500.
I have 150 horsepower realistically
Why does it weigh so much?
because of
it's
the
a Lexus.
stupid JZ engine in the. Just kidding.
Yeah.
JZ's not stupid. Sorry.
To me, in that car though, it is like kind of
It's
silly.
it's big.
Like,
That's
why would
why
they-
I feel like I
It
have
didn't
other
come with that.
ideas.
It come with a beam.
exactly, but
That's
that's,
why I
why
wanted-
I also don't understand. The Japanese people hate us so much; they give us nothing good.
Do you remember Hiroshima?
Yeah, but now they like love Western culture.
Now it's
Yeah.
been a while. Yeah, to give them a little bit.
Yeah, but really, the KA they gave us the KA. They had SR
Nagasaki.
They just like,
That's all
hate
I'm
us
gonna
from
say.
everything.
Yeah, build them the sports car. All right, what engine you want to put in it? Hold up. What's the worst one we got?
Y'all remember? Y'all remember?
Yeah. All right, put that truck motor in it.
Yep.
Send it out. Perfect. Good luck marketing that thing.
That's why I kind of want to do.
Grandma.
Want to
Yeah.
definitely do the beams route.
Beam.
It's
like
definitely
lighter.
cooler.
It's lighter.
It's lighter.
It
cooler.
fits in the
right?
engine bay better.
It doesn't make sense to me.
It's sick.
It doesn't make sense to me because it comes with a JZ.
That shit makes perfect
But
sense
like
to me.
it also makes sense because it's like, all right, it's like you guys are always like what it came with, but like,
Yeah, but
it also didn't come with that. It came with a JZ. That's good. but
stop.
You could just turbo it.
The one it's supposed to come with is a beams, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Beams
An
is cool.
Altezza?
I like Beams.
Alteza's beams.
That's the engine.
Is that Yamaha?
Yeah.
It's a Yamaha motor. I
Yamaha
like
motor. Yamaha
Yamaha's
motor.
good.
It
And
looks,
you could turbo that shit.
I'm gonna fucking turbo that shit.
Yeah.
Power FC. Provided by Faction Motorsports.
I wish I could buy a Power seat for my car.
They make it.
No,
and
yours
that's
is
that's
too
that's
new,
the only
man.
I don't care.
requirement that I
like
have.
putting old stuff on it.
Put a piggyback on that thing and you're good.
The power
It
plant.
has
Don't even
something
buy
on
a
it.
Power
Yeah,
FC.
it is.
Just buy the little Commander, and then just put it there.
I should.
Put a cob
Josh
in
did
it.
that when he had the Jay-Z.
Put the cob
Just the
put the cob
Commander.
thing
Yeah.
in the Power FC. Big brain.
the Cobb? No, man, never.
No, I wouldn't run a Cobb, but I would just get a piggyback system for the Evo.
That's
Because he's
what
not
they
trying to
have.
run like
It's-
500 horsepower, so.
Even on
Yeah.
1,000 horsepower, they run stock ECU.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stock ECU is like, because it's what it had to be used
What do
in
they
a
use?
rally car.
ROM reader or something?
Open
ROM
source.
reader?
Yeah.
ROM reader.
Oh fuck is
Rom
that?
Raider.
ROM Raider.
ROM Raider?
Tactrix. I don't know what the fuck this shit is.
Tactrix.
All I know how to do is put suspension shit on the car, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all I would want to do on a newer car like that.
And even with that, Chris is like, yeah, you should let me do it next time, please. Like, well, how much shit did I fuck up under there?
It's not that bad.
It's not bad. I know what I'm doing.
Okay,
not on
can we get
cars.
back to the, not to talk more shit. I mean, I'm not talking shit, you are.
Oh, but with everything else?
No, the coilovers, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. I almost feel like you got fucked on that. I
Probably did.
Yeah, I don't think, because I've only heard good things so far.
So have I. I feel like I was one of the few people that I've seen on like the Evo X Facebook groups that are like, yeah,
Yeah.
mine weren't good.
So the ball joints is kind of
Oh.
weird.
White line.
Were they spherical?
Yeah.
Were they spherical or something?
No, they're just regular press and ball joints.
Are they like, they must be
Stock
roll center
style.
corrections.
They're
or
roll center corrections.
Yeah.
But this is one thing. They say it is for Evo 8, 9, 10. It is not for a 10. You know how I know this? The tie rod thread is supposed to be 14 millimeter. Those are 12. They're not as beefy, so they don't sit flush up top. But that doesn't relate to the fact that I've been through, I don't even know how many, 2 sets of tie rods and 3 ball joints already.
And the tie rods are roll center corrections?
They're roll center corrections.
Fuck. So you want them,
I want them, and
but you want them to not break.
yeah, and the I've seen Super Pro, which I don't really know if I trust either.
Australian, right?
I think so.
I think they are Australian.
But then I see Colt Speed, Japanese company makes for my car, and the tie rods. They are $300 for each.
I have I have what is it? Moonface ball joints
Moonface. I
on my
think
on my
they
other
might,
car.
They might sell them too.
They were expensive. I didn't buy them. They came on the car. I was just like taking shit off the black car, and I was like, "What are these?" They were like roll center rear ball joints for a 240. I was
Yeah.
like, "This shit is sick."
Fuck
That
you.
is sick.
Yeah.
You run stock knuckle and you're good.
Yeah, I
That's
left
the
those
car.
on.
That
What?
That's the car that got away from Carl.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. You were gonna buy it.
that
right?
was the one. Remember?
Yeah.
Fucking.
I'm
He
gonna
was
pick
like,
it
"Yo,
up in a couple
Frankie-
days.
Frankie went and bought it, man. I was
He
like,
had
"Yeah, I
his
know."
truck and trailer. Like
I was on Craigslist just snooping around. I wasn't really like.
Dude, remember
This
that
guy
when you
was
went on
U-Haul
Craigslist?
ready.
I
yeah.
literally was going to rent the U-Haul for the first time in my life.
I was just like looking around, and I was like, I mean, this looks a little too good to be true. I guess I'll hit him up.
Literally in the ad, I remember it said all accessories were present and functioning or something like that. And I was like,
Sold.
I was like, can I get a picture of the big hole you cut in the engine bay, and can I get pictures of the rust? And he's like, there's no rust. And I was like, LOL. And
There
he's like-
wasn't.
He's like, no, there's. He's like, I was like, can you? I'm driving a far distance. Can you send me photos, please?
not a
'Cause,
spec.
like, and then he said, yeah, he sent me one photo, I think, under the car of the frame rail, and it looked like a brand new car. And I was like, I'm on my way.
Guy texts me, yeah, a guy just came an hour ago with a truck and trailer. Sorry, buddy. I was like,
Sorry, buddy. Fuck. And not only did he give me the car for a good price, he then brought me into his garage and just like started giving me random shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling because he had a bunch of stuff.
And like,
God.
yeah. I
What
don't-
motor was in that car?
Nothing.
originally?
It was an SR.
Why did he
It
cut
was
it
an
up,
SR
though?
with like a VQ trans, I think, and
That's
I just
a
remember
VQ,
the
that's a
gaping
CD.
hole in the engine bay.
CD09 or whatever the fuck.
What?
Yeah, so the whole there was a hole in the trans tunnel a little bit, like, but we got a replacement part. Ethan's just got to weld it in, but yeah, so that trans was in it. The trans tunnel is beat a little bit, but not like bad at all.
Can't see it.
Yeah, it's really not bad.
Can't see it. That bother Frankie, dude.
It would bother me, but the thing is, like, we all know those transmissions are not fun to take out of those cars. So, like, any more room you can add, it's
Just ask
kinda worth
Carl.
it. Yeah,
Mr.
yeah, Carl. You taking
15 times.
he's taking some
I don't
transmissions.
even want to
out.
bring it up. I'm sorry.
15 fucking times, dude. I've done that transmission. That's why I want to get rid of the fucking CD and JZ, dude. I'll sell it as a whole. Somebody on this fucking podcast, please.
No one that listens to this podcast is buying your shit. Sorry.
I'll cut you a deal. Cut you a good deal, man.
I will also sell my car if anyone wants to buy it.
What, the 240?
No.
No. That's
240
my
not
casket.
for sale.
Thank God, dude.
I will literally get even if it's not done, I will get buried in one. I don't
Yeah.
care.
See, 180 is life. See?
Yeah, no, it really is.
I wish
That is
I-
the best car
Damn.
for looks.
Oh, you
looks
were gonna
so
say
good.
for
I'm
Not
telling-
for driving.
Nah,
drifting,
for
yeah.
drifting, for sure.
Yeah. Not driving. Best car after an Evo, obviously, is a Nissan Patrol.
What in the fuck?
The RB30, dude.
That was the Australian one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. The TB48 is what the Arabs fuck with.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, literally.
All day.
They got all the Defi gauges too.
All Defi gauges. They fuck with HKS turbos. That's
Yeah.
what they use. HKS turbos.
Is what they'd be going off-roading with?
Go off. They do everything.
Or like going like
They
200
beat
down
supercars and then
highway?
will go. Yeah, they'll go 200 miles an hour and then go up to the sand dunes and jump at 100 feet.
Yeah.
It is the best car. It is the best.
Dude, I want to legitimately jump a fucking car and feel that.
Well, there's a
can
jump.
make that happen.
I've caught me a couple inches of air, maybe a foot, but I've never legitimately fucking.
We can make that happen.
I
We
wanna
gotta
do
we
that
gotta
too.
get video ideas for next year anyway, so we'll add that to the list.
Great.
We're building a dune buggy.
Carl, no, we'll jump at 240.
Yeah, SR20
A
dune
240?
buggy.
Great.
SR Dune.
I'm gonna fucking walk out of there with vertebrae damage, dude. What the hell?
Wait, what were you gonna jump, Chris?
We're making a SR20 dune buggy.
Damn, that sounds sick.
That sounds fun as fuck.
Yeah.
See?
No torque.
No torque.
It won't go anywhere.
Put a rotary in it.
Fucking.
That'd be kind of cool.
It might actually suck though. Yeah.
Think about how much money you got to waste on gas. So
Think about how much money you gotta waste in general to build this fucking thing.
Bro, I want a boat so fucking bad.
Okay, here we go.
the boat thing. I remember you were on the boat.
I
thing.
wanted a boat. I still want a boat so bad.
I
I'm
don't
telling
think
you.
it's- You know what boat stands for?
Boats and hoes?
No. Well, yeah, I guess, but break out another 1,000.
Fuck.
Break
Yeah,
out another 1,000.
You want to fill that baby up? Break out another 1,000. Why don't
I'll just
you?
siphon a little bit out of the IS.
Yeah, all that you got get you like a quarter tank in the boat. That's it. Be stranded in the middle
All
of the
right,
ocean.
all you ladies, get ready. You're gonna have to row this bitch to shore.
All right, so I'm gonna bring it up.
What?
Johnny's Instagram name's a little interesting.
Oh,
Oh yeah, the marmot thing.
The
marmot.
thing. So we were just all
What's
hanging.
what
man.
exactly is a marmot?
So we're just all like,
groundhog.
all of a sudden one day. What was your name before?
Are they considered a marsupial?
What was your
No,
name on?
wombat is a marsupial.
What was your name
Oh,
on
yeah,
IG before?
Uh,
Johnny?
no, I think
Channel
that's-
4 News.
Channel 4 News.
It
or
was
some shit.
Channel 4 News.
Yeah.
That account got deleted. Then I made it like Jim Jones on crack. or some
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Made
And then
new
all of a
one.
sudden, I was just going through my Instagram and I'm like, why the fuck do I follow a marmot fanatic? What the fuck is this shit? And like I go on the story and it's just marmots. I'm like, what the fuck is this
They're
shit?
dope, man.
And then I realize it's Johnny.
You actually fuck with him though, like at a good level.
heavy,
Like
yeah, I donate
tell me-
every month $10.
Tell me a
I got a
fact
thing
about
in
a
the mail.
marmot.
A fact?
Yeah.
And they hibernate in the winter.
That's a fact.
They're the only
Why is that
animal.
funny, Chris?
They're the only animal that actually hibernates too. Like bears, like they
Bears
will-
act like they're hibernating.
their heartbeat will be like 5 beats per minute in the winter when they're sleeping.
Damn, son.
Yeah. So they're like barely. They're like not even alive. They're basically dead. And then
So
they come
what
back to
what
life.
happens if you like poke one?
I'm sure just sleep. Yeah. How are you gonna poke one though? They're like 20 feet under the ground.
Oh, really?
Is that where they live?
Yeah.
I think
They're groundhogs.
I think turtles hibernate too.
Do they?
They go, yeah.
You know who else hibernates? Me.
Mammals though. Is a turtle a mammal?
Ethan
Oh,
hibernates?
you're talking about mammals. I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, bears are just bullshit.
Bears don't like hibernate like
They
that.
just go find a
hibernate.
cave.
Yeah, but it's not like how they hibernate. Like bears will get up and stuff. Like they won't get up. The groundhog won't get up.
They don't eat either. Like
They don't eat. They don't do anything.
So do bears eat when they hibernate?
Well, I thought the myth with bears going into hibernation is that they eat a fuckload.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what
I
they,
really-
so do
I-
groundhogs.
I'm realizing I really
that's what
don't
they
know
do all
much.
summer. They just stack up, and then you look at one.
don't
You look
know
at one
much.
in the spring, and then you look at a groundhog like in the fall. This motherfucker's like huge, dude.
Dude, there was a groundhog that lived underneath my parents' shed. Do you remember this fucking thing?
Yeah.
Probably crazy.
Every
right?
year it just got bigger and bigger, man.
they
Like,
get big.
Huge.
They get big.
Sure, it wasn't a wombat.
Yeah. So why do you like wombats now? Because
Wombats are cool.
Johnny said wombats are cooler now.
Well, they're not cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm into them right now. I guess.
That's the wave.
What's the? Why would you
Well,
go
one-
wombat over marmot?
I
Well,
just
they
think
are. They're not marmots. Wombats.
No,
Oh,
they're
I
a
thought-
wombat.
Wombats are marsupials.
Marsupials. They're from Australia.
Oh, so they're marsupials.
Australia,
Not a
Tasmania.
mammal.
So you might change your name on Instagram.
I thought about it, man, but I can't give up the marmot.
Yeah, you'd
I
have to
still
just
like-
make another Instagram.
Still love them a lot. Yeah, I probably gotta.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, man. I just like wombats. I don't know what it is. To
You
me.
know, shortly after you became marmot fanatic, Kenneth is now into, was it capybaras?
Capybaras?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like cappies too.
Is that like a JDM marmot?
Kenneth does
No.
like cabbies.
No, it's the biggest rat on earth.
Yeah, it's the biggest rodent.
Damn.
Yeah, you ever seen the memes? They be having memes and shit. Like,
Well, like fucking Whistling Diesel. I don't know if you
oh,
ever
he's
watched.
into them too.
Yeah, he's
Really?
into cappies.
Yeah, he's into capybaras.
What the fuck?
They're like
They're
they have
pretty
them
sick.
at Van Son Park in Paramus. I've seen them.
they
Oh my
do
god,
have
I don't
that.
remember
seen
the
it.
last time I was there.
It's funny. Like I'll go there with my girl and like just watch them, and then we get like the random people.
She's into these things too.
Yeah.
They're both like
Yeah.
into it.
That's
Oh,
sick.
it's the capybara. Like the old people that come with their grandkids.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
funny.
So you donate to something?
I donate to a Marmot Recovery Fund.
Is that their website?
Something.
Shout
Check
it out. Yeah, Marmot Recovery.
Marmot
Fund.
Recovery. They're from there's actually different species of marmots.
Yeah.
This is it's in Canada. I think it's in BC. It's like this weird mountain range. They're all black and they have like a little white on their chin. They're cool.
They got a suit on.
And I get I get like a little calendar and like nice things.
Oh,
Like, a
okay.
little, like not plaque, but like
Nice.
little,
I
don't know
respect
what to
that.
call
So you give back to the animals.
Yeah,
and
give
you get
back.
a calendar every
it.
year.
The wombats is kind of hard, man, because all those guys are at the zoo in Japan. The ones I like, so it's like
You'd
can't
have
really
to
support
like.
them. The zoo is free, so if you live in Japan, go to the zoo, Satsukiyama Zoo. It's free.
A lot of different topics on this podcast.
Johnny's a man of many
I'm
interests.
a
Yeah, that's
man
what I'm
with
saying.
Very, very, very many
I'm
interests.
surprised
Yeah.
we didn't get into BMX.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
gonna bring
also
that up.
BMX.
You're still riding, right?
Jesus Christ.
I still,
I
well,
forgot
I haven't
about
rode a
that
lot
shit.
this year.
Yo, bless your soul, son. I do one trick on anything nowadays, and my entire
Yeah,
body.
that's
is
why
Your
gonna
whole
crumble.
sphincter is total.
That's why I haven't been riding this year.
I heard that if you stop, then you'll never be able to do it again.
That's why I went out like every couple weeks. And
No,
I was
no,
like,
no,
all right,
because
I
there's
gotta
something
keep-
about like your bones taking impact that
Yeah.
once it
I've seen it
stops
happen a
doing
lot.
that,
That's
once
like
it stops
everything,
doing
though.
that, it's like fuck.
Yeah, I've seen it happen a lot though. Like kids will like stop riding for like a couple years, and then they'll try to come back and be like all fucked up and like always injured and shit. But my one friend just didn't ride for a long ass time, and now he's like doing the craziest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. And I'm like, holy shit! Like, but yeah,
Because
BMX
you're more of a street
yeah, I'm
Type
strictly a street rider.
His heart is on the street, man.
street.
My heart is in the street with BMX, drifting,
Grip driving,
grip driving.
mountain
Oh, he
stepping.
belonged to the street.
But
Marmots.
I would like us all to drive together on the track because I know you're a good driver too.
I wanna, but I don't have a car. We
Well,
could
we're
grip. I could.
fixing it.
I want to
You
bring.
have a car.
Technically, you have it.
I want to bring the Evo to Club Loose and try to drift it.
Can you disable the
What?
front diff or something? Or?
No, I could get the car sideways. I could do it.
Yeah, but that's a lot of abuse.
That's a lot
yeah,
of
but it's
drive
meant
train
to do
abuse.
that.
If you could get rid of the fucking front.
It's a rally car. It's
Drivetrain.
meant to be abused.
Maybe
think-
if it was a Subaru.
Yeah, but on pavement.
Yeah, but they still do it on pavement.
Yeah, dirty pavement. Like
No,
not.
it's like they do. I've drifted that car. Man.
Oh God,
I've done donuts.
I
in the
know that
parking lot. It's
look.
hard.
yeah, donuts, but
It's
like,
hard to kick it out, but like I don't want to clutch
Transitioning is
kick
gonna
it.
be-
But like I'll just power in and fucking swing through the whole track.
Yeah, but Evo is a transverse engine, so isn't it more front wheel bias?
Probably
Yeah, but
not.
you could. I have the different modes. I can make it.
Yeah.
I could put like more power to the rear diff
Right.
if I want. It's not like great, but it works.
I
But
think
Team Orange built a Evo X drift car.
that instead of trying to drift the Evo, we get the nice old S13 together.
Yeah, we gotta get the S13.
I have no money.
You'll figure it out.
Where's your S13, Carl?
Wow. Now that was a
Where'd it
low
go,
blow.
Derek? Where'd the car go?
Yeah, where's the car? Derek on
It's
the
in
bicycle?
Philly or something.
Oh, I meant like when are we getting your S13? Like, what
I like
happened
the,
to
I,
the
li- I would
previous one?
I like the fact that we all have different cars though. You know,
Yeah, well,
I like two
Miyagi
of
has
us.
a Cressida.
I like a lot of different cars on a team too.
All right, be honest. What
Yeah.
car were you happiest in?
What?
Be honest. I want this to be live. What car were you happiest in?
Oh, well, I've only had the IS for.
I don't think he's happy with the IS.
No,
He's
no, no,
taken the
I've-
trans out 14 times.
You probably had the IS longer than
I've
any
had
other
the
car.
IS longer than any
Yeah,
240.
so what? He's like, I've only had the
No, I
IS
think
for.
the hatch was like 3 years.
No,
You had the hatch a long time
I had the. I guess I did have that.
3 years because it was 2017.
because you got the hatch like right
2017.
like when we started hanging out. I think that's when.
It was a single cam still. That's
But
when
no, but you had the coupe. You had the coupe when we started hanging out.
yeah.
which was also a single cam.
Was it?
I had one dual cam my entire life. It was
the
in
coupe
the
had the SR
It was
in
in
it,
the
though.
vert. The coupe had an SR after I was attempting to blow up the single cam. I was literally like, once this
Oh,
blows,
I remember that. I remember.
I was like, once this blows, I'm
'Cause I
gonna
was there
put the
when we
SR.
swapped
in.
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was when
Now
I
I
found out
remember.
about the 180SX for life thing. You would literally pull up to my house. Johnny would just be on camera, like, and I wouldn't get your face in it because you were like, you know, not about the internet. and then you'd be just like 180SX for life. 180.
Yeah, this is probably your first public. Well, all the Front Street videos. too.
Yeah, front Street, but
Yeah.
no one still knows who I am.
Yeah, now they do.
Now everyone knows who I am.
Chris,
They're
I
like,
was
"Oh, that's that
probably,
kid,
I was probably
Donkey
happiest
style."
in
Yeah, I've been looking for him for years.
What's his Instagram?
in the hatch. I'm gonna say the hatch. Mainly just because like we got it to look pretty. Like you guys saw the photos, those in the chat. Like
The hatch was nice.
it
man.
looked pretty good for what it was, and that's a prime example of like execution, right? It looked
Oh, it is, especially on a budget too.
on a budget.
On a
I
budget.
I had next to nothing when I built that car, dude,
Yeah.
and like I managed to make it sort of work.
That's like
Like
you just
showing
have to put in the
little-
That's
work.
a
though.
$5,000
Showing
budget.
a little bit of effort, like doing
$5,000
something, like
budget.
actually
Cost
give a
$1.
shit.
Yeah, but he
Like-
said he built it for $6,000. So
Like, okay, I couldn't afford a paint job, so I painted that shit myself. It still looked decent.
yeah, but that's not what we were saying with execution. Like execution
Oh,
is
I-
like
I-
perfection.
Oh, I thought you meant
Execution
like
is,
how
like,
you.
more the amount of like you obviously have to have attention to
You-
detail.
but when
yeah,
you
I'm
said-
not thinking about
you have to
budgets when
put
I'm
in the
saying that.
work.
Yeah, when you do the no budget thing, which
I mean, if you're buying a, BN Sports, this fucking Koguchi Power Hood, and then you don't execute the build,
yeah, then
you
it's
don't
like
have.
then
Like,
why
obviously your
would you
budget
even?
is
like I
non-issue.
won't. We're not gonna name names, but we've seen it a bunch where like, oh wow, you built like cool car, and then you look at it and you're like,
Like, oh, he's
That's
got a lot
whatever.
of the main ingredients, and then you
yeah,
go check
you
it out.
got
and you're
all
like,
the main ingredients,
fuck.
and then you're like, oh,
I'm cracking up because I remember when Tom was on here, or it might have been when we were just bullshitting here at the shop. But he said somebody went up to him and was like, "Yo, this looks better in pictures or online
It's
or
probably
something
Tom.
like that." And
Oh,
I was
final bout.
I was like, "Damn, I would not have the balls to go up to somebody."
I would tell
and
Tom the same
shit
thing.
on him like that.
Of course, everything looks better on fucking Instagram.
it gets driven. What do you expect?
Yeah, it's like, wow, that drift car is sick. And you see it in person, and it's like got scratches on it, and the wheels are curved. Damn, man, these cars are beat. Well, you just don't get it.
I don't really know
Yeah.
what to do like right now in terms of like the IS and the hatch or hatch
Vertex.
or the hatch. All I know is eventually like I'm gonna have to get something. I just want to keep driving. Like yeah, the hatch was sick and everything, but realistically, am I gonna change right now? Like
I don't
already
think it's
have it.
realistic to even buy.
I don't think it's. I think you should do a turbo beams engine.
That's
but,
what I'm trying
But
to
you have
do.
to be committed to spending money. If you're
Yeah.
not committed to spending money, then
The thing is yeah, you have to.
you might as
That's
well just
why I
put the
don't
engine
drift.
back in.
No,
because
the
I
way
don't want to spend money.
the
Yeah.
way that I personally like doing it, and the way that I've been seeing success in my own fucking gigantic failure of a life is like
Whoa.
is like
I wouldn't go that far.
Is like
You gotta get this sound effect.
you
Womp,
save
womp,
up.
womp.
I'm trying to save up the one lump sum, and you got to buy all of it, like one shot.
Yeah.
You buy the engine, you buy the trans, you buy the turbo. You think about material costs. You have that saved up for because you're gonna do that.
Just hit it, Chris.
bang, 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 bang. What?
That was it.
Was it?
Yeah. Damn, how did you know that was the right button?
It says it here.
Oh, there's a fucking cheat sheet.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm at right now. Is like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to think about it in the long run. Because I do want to paint it. I don't know if I want to.
He wants to
it.
paint it. He wants to get a body kit. He wants to get a turbo.
You wanna
beams
do
motor.
everything.
He
I
wants
gotta
get
do
new
everything
trans.
You
now.
want to do
like-
everything, but
Yeah.
that's the thing. Like,
I never
it's so
really.
much money. You
It
don't realize
is.
how much money it is.
I would wait on the paint and the body kit if you want to do an engine.
Well, like I just gotta. I feel like before, realistically, I wasn't thinking like further ahead. That's the problem. Is like I would think like right here. Oh, what can I get right now with
That's
this
me.
check?
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely
literally
you
me.
though.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that's
know why you think like that.
Yeah,
you
but
gotta
na-
plan that out.
that's what I'm saying. I never had a plan for that shit. Like I would literally be like, all right, Chris, now it's time to get a body kit. What can we get right now? Like I never thought about it that
Which
far.
is nothing.
I mean, that's how I built. I mean, look how I built my car. I did the engine first, then I did the suspension, and then now I'm worrying about aero.
I know, but I have a goal. Like I want this thing to be sick.
Chris
I
was
want
on the 5-year plan.
I want to drive it fucking hard.
Chris was just waiting for me to sell my stuff. And then
I want to try it.
swoop
Fuck it.
right in.
Why not? Right? Like,
All I'm gonna say is like if you got 10 grand, then you'll be good.
all right, let's go.
And then you got
Because I
drift,
feel honestly,
which
I
is
feel like
another
that's what it's
20
gonna be.
grand a year.
Body kit, paint, engine, new engine, turboed,
I think
full
it's-
custom exhaust.
I think it's gonna be a little over 10 grand.
I don't. I think 10 is probably a good number.
Paint alone.
It's not gonna. It's 2.
Mako's
If you get a
500.
good job, 2.
I have a color
And
that I have in mind.
what I mean by good job is good drift job,
Yeah.
not a good paint job.
Which
A
is
paint
still
job is like
expensive.
5.
Yeah, it's still pretty
A good
expensive.
drift paint job is still.
I
Yeah,
just
it's gonna be great because you're gonna crash and you're not gonna care that much. You're gonna be like, well, my paint looked really
I would
good
still
for.
cry.
I have
what
the
it
car
is.
sitting up right now, and to me, like, I don't know. I feel different about it now. It's just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, it's time to fucking grind it out. Because
So you gotta sell that shit. Who wants a Jay-Z? NA.
yeah, I do want to. I do want to do it though. I kind of want to do the beams.
Just start putting your money away
I
get
told
to that
you.
number.
I told you.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh, you about to open a credit card
no, no. Yo, let
That
me
was the
drop.
worst
Let
thing
me
I ever
drop
did.
it off,
here?
dude. I'm not making. You
Oh,
gotta,
you gotta
make
add
the
another
manifold.
10K for labor.
I gotta get the manifold done. That's the one piece. If I
You don't
wanna
even
go
have the
beam.
engine yet.
You gotta think
Free
ahead.
storage.
How am I gonna get it done? You
We
gotta
need the engine.
I don't open up a credit card.
There you go.
No.
That's the spirit.
Any
Yeah.
advice to young kids? Do not get a credit card.
Well, that's your advice. Get a credit card. Build that credit with Faction Motorsports.
Get a job and then get a credit
But
card.
I really do want to do it though. Like I want to do it all. That's what my
You
goal
should
is.
Is the
really
engine out?
do it.
Prove to the world that you can do it, Carl.
That's what I'm gonna do because I said that recently. Anytime I've said something on here, I'm like, "Fuck!" I said that on the pod. I guess I got to do it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Is
why
the
I don't
engine
do
out?
things on the internet because I don't say what I'm gonna do, and then I don't have to do anything. I can
Carl,
just
is
sit
the
around
engine
and
out?
smoke.
All I know is
all
the,
day.
the engine is like, it's ready to come out because I don't have another stand. Well, actually, I just got another stand, so I just kept the motor and engine in there. So the mounts are all unbolted and it'll come right out.
Once the engine's out, man, that's it, man.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You know what happens from there. It's a
Yeah.
spiral, man.
Spiral.
You're gonna do
Now
everything.
You have to buy an engine.
Yeah. You might want to find one first.
That's what I.
I'm sure they're not hard.
I'm really
to find.
rushing to find it.
I would be rushing to find it.
Why? The bread isn't there. I don't have that pillow that I want yet.
That pillow.
That pillow.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be selling. So you plan on selling your engine and then buying the? Well, I guess I don't know if they're available. Are they available?
Beams. You could buy beams with the 6-speed for $3,300.
Not up to this
Let's look
podcast
it up,
drops.
shall we?
They're like, yo, that kid Carl wants to raise the price up a little bit
Yeah.
today.
Fuck me. But then you can buy a 1J long block, no
Long.
trans for also $3,500.
Wait, a 1J turbo?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If I find another one for that price, then I'm just
Wait,
gonna
a
Yeah, but
Beams engine is
what trans are you gonna put on
$3,000?
Chris is looking at one right now.
That engine is slow as fucking shit.
It's faster than a Jay-Z, believe it or not. It's got 200 something to
Yeah,
the
but that's with the 6-speed on it and everything. You're talking about full swap 33.
full swap. This one right here is
Full
34
swap
shipped.
Right here, $33.95.
Shipped? We don't need no
The
shipping.
Jay-Z is just the motor for.
We got 7
$3,000.
depots around here.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
We don't need no shipping.
That's why it's appealing to me. But then the money is going to be going to everything else. Where a 1J, I drop it in there, I guarantee I'll probably have it running in a weekend at least.
Like I said, it's a money thing.
It's a money thing.
If you have a lot
That's
of
what it
money,
always is.
then that's fine. If you don't think you're going to be able to like experiment, then maybe
Well-
you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, here's the other thing. It's not like we throw an SR in and we know what pieces to finish a job. You know what I mean?
No, I think the only questionable thing is the turbo.
The turbo
situation.
setup.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
There's
it.
gonna be a lot of questionable things like.
But that engine goes in that car. So
Yeah.
it can't be that
It's
crazy.
okay. Okay, there's not a lot of questionable things. Let's say the turbo situation is settled, right? You make a manifold for it because to those listening who don't know, the problem with putting a beams in an IS versus the Altezza, where the Altezza's steering column is on the right side, the exhaust doesn't go on that side. It, like in a USDM car, it hits the steering column or some shit. That's why we don't run them. Not a lot of people run them.
So you just put a top mount turbo on it.
That's what you think, but all the turbo manifolds, they all like have the turbo way back, like kind of further back, I guess.
Really?
And then the downpipe doesn't have room to go down because the steering
The
column. Right
downpipe,
there.
we make a custom downpipe.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna work.
You can only put the downpipe
Yeah,
in so
it
many
can.
places.
Yeah,
That's
like
fine. We go straight up. No.
right out the
like
hood,
a like a 90
right out the hood ski.
Yeah.
fence pipe.
But literally, that's why they don't fucking run it.
I gotta see. There's probably build threads, dude. Someone's done this shit.
But okay, so let's say the turbo thing is settled. The mounts, it drops right in. The ECU
Yeah.
drops right in. It's for that fucking
ECU
car.
wrist.
Power FC.
We're fucking lit. Power FC, drive shaft. The trans is for that car. The mount should line up. Like
Sapphire blue.
it came in that fucking car. That's why I want it.
I think I brainwashed Carl.
No,
Because this is what I was
wanted
saying.
a 1J last week.
Yeah, I know, right? Like you heard the podcast.
but like there's two sides. If I see a cheap 1J, why wouldn't I get that?
it's heavy.
It's fucking heavy.
What was your spring rates?
18K.
Yeah, add some.
But the thing is no, it would be lighter than a 2J.
It's got a turbo on it.
Yeah, I guess
I think it'll still be lighter.
it'll still be
Four
lighter.
cylinder.
I don't think it'd be
Two
lighter,
of those
dude.
piston and rods probably weighs as much as a
No, no,
turbo.
no. He's talking about 1J versus 2J.
Oh, I thought. You
Yeah,
were
yeah,
saying
yeah.
1J is 2.5 liter.
Later.
Liter.
that. Leah?
3 liters
A liter?
heavier and shit. I don't fucking know. But it sounds so good. When I drove Miyagi's car, that's what fucked me up. I was already ready, like, okay.
Yeah, but I'd
beams,
rather have a
beams,
four
beams.
banger, dude. I don't- But that car does weigh way too much.
What?
3,500 pounds.
I'd have to strip shit out.
Yo, what was Toyota thinking? 3,500 pounds. Put
Sport
the
car.
slowest engine in it.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know.
How slow is an Altezza?
I don't know. It's pretty.
It's got to be painful. It's got to be like your Celica.
Well, the thing is,
Whoa.
It's got to be.
the reason why Japan has such weird cars is because they have very obscure laws.
Yeah, but no law is saying your car's got to weigh as much as a whale and have the worst engine in it.
Hey,
Well,
it's a cute whale.
it's there's like displacement emissions to like having a 4-door car. There's like a lot of rules and stuff that I've read up on. So like
It's a lot different. The taxes and
the
everything.
obscure, yeah, the taxes, the obscure things that you've seen that happen in Japan is because they're trying to find loopholes.
Well, we got freedom here, brother.
I don't think this place is very free.
I want it.
Oh shit!
Let's do it. I'm in it. Beams. Let's go. Podcast heard it.
The podcast
Unless I
heard
see
it
a cheap
first.
1J, then it's going to be 1J.
Okay, well, you can't commit.
I'm looking. You got to just. It's at this point, dude. It's what's available too.
Just commit.
I would love a Beams because then I'll be clutch kicking
Mulk.
that bitch all day long.
You gotta commit, Carl. Just come up with a plan. This is what
I
we're
just
gonna
said
do.
that I was doing that, and you were like,
Yeah, and then you
Why
said
are you thinking that far ahead?
no, and then you said I'm gonna get a Jay Z if I see one that's cheap. No, dude.
"That's called an audible." You know what the football?
No,
An audible is like a last minute change in direction.
that sounds like you're not committed.
It sounds like you're prepared.
No, dude. If you no, you just gotta get that Beams. That's why I want you to get the engine because then you can't go back.
Yes, that's exactly what happened with the CD.
Yeah.
I bought a CD
Faction
trans,
credit card.
bought a CD trans,
chill out.
and I was like, okay, I guess I have to go CD now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, all I'm gonna say is we got Johnny's car we gotta build, we got your car we gotta build, we got my car we gotta build, we got Ethan's car we gotta build.
Dude, that's not that bad, man. Oops. What
Oh yeah, I heard Ethan
Ethan's got a car.
fiddled in a little bit.
Yeah,
wants
he
to
took-
drift now.
Yeah, he stole Jesse's car.
He's been real quiet about that. I didn't think you were gonna out him like that.
Oh fuck me. Whatever, dude. Yeah, Ethan's building a car. He thinks it's
His
supposed
name
to be a
is not-
secret or some
I
shit.
can't wait to fucking
Ethan.
crash into him, and he's gonna be
Dude,
like,
that
"Fuck
downpipe
you,
is
Carl."
not that bad.
What?
Turbo beams.
It looks good.
It barely goes past the trans bell housing.
That actually
fine,
doesn't
Carl.
look that bad.
It's gonna fit fine.
Everybody on the
Gotta make a downpipe.
fucking forums is like, don't do it. It's impossible.
Wait, is it the top mount or bottom mount?
Top mount.
top
Yeah,
mount?
top
I'm
mount.
looking
You're
at
gonna
it
have
right
to do
now.
a top mount. Yo, you gonna do a fucking TD09?
Ooh, right there, babe.
Yo, that shit would be sick.
Dude, that doesn't even
Mitsubishi
look
turbo.
That bad.
Yeah, Mitsubishi turbo.
I better
The best
quit
company that
acting
makes
up.
the
Somebody
best
buy
planes,
this
best
Jay
AC
Z.
units.
Somebody buy the Jay Z.
My
I'm making a
favorite-
move.
My favorite Mitsubishi is the Mitsubishi Zero.
Yeah, the plane.
Bruh.
Yeah, the A6
Kill
Hammer.
people.
That thing is sick, dude. All downhill from that.
He doesn't like anything cool that Mitsubishi produced. Just war weapons.
Made out of like paper mache.
See me, I like the AC units and shit.
Nah, Frankie
I
definitely.
think there was more wood in that plane than metal.
My great uncle had Mitsubishi TV.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see.
4G63 in that.
Wait, my VCR's a Mitsubishi.
Does it have a 4G63?
Yeah, it's an Evo 2. No, it is a Mitsubishi.
Yeah, dinosaur.
I love how
shit.
no one said anything about like
4G63.
why the fuck do you have a VCR? It was just
You're
I
out
would have a
fucking
VCR
out
if
there
I could
watching
get one.
Wild
I
Wild
have-
West movies.
I have a VCR like right next to my TV, like my big screen in my fucking living room. I have a VCR right there, ready to go, hooked up, everything ready
Yeah,
to go.
for your horror movies.
Yeah, well, I really haven't used it in a while, to be honest with you, but it's just I got it ready to go.
You gonna
So-
invite Johnny to your house for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like scary movies.
Nah, we'll have a Christmas party. Right?
You remember the last
Before
Christmas
it was
party?
supposed to be a Halloween party.
Yeah, well, you know, things change.
Backsplash, Carl took 2 days. Fuck you.
It's feeling like a home now. So
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of you. It looks like it would be pretty sick.
I haven't even sent that many
Nice little decor.
photos. I'm getting a couch on Friday.
That's
What the
expensive.
hell have you had this entire
It's
time?
expensive. Yeah, I bought so much shit for Black Friday. just
No.
'cause I wanted-
Just for
What were you
himself.
sitting
Oh,
on
I
in
have
your-
a couch.
what I
I
did.
just don't like it.
That's
Yeah.
what I was like.
Yeah, I have a
Frankie's
couch.
in his fucking apartment
He's
on the
lying.
floor.
He's been collecting all the bubble wrap from the shop.
Yeah. No, yeah. First time buying a couch, man. That was
You bought that shit new?
yeah.
You gotta have some heart to do that, man. Like,
It was
I'm
an
gonna
exper-
spend this money on a couch.
Oh, do you remember the
I mean, I
That's
felt
an
like
SR20.
I felt like an idiot, and I still do
$1,000
feel
at
like an idiot.
least.
And mind you, it wasn't like it was $1,000, a little bit more, but not much.
People throw those things out too.
I
Yeah.
know. I have to throw mine out. I'm like, I have that shit on Facebook for sale. If anyone wants a couch, hit me up.
Then you get all of Frankie's love juices.
Not much, man.
2JZ, like,
Not much.
2JZ CD swap comes with a couch.
Yeah, comes with a couch. You gotta pick it up. Anyway, the couch buying experience very interesting.
Yeah.
It's like buying a car. It's actually really fucking annoying. Kind of like buying a car.
Trying to sell you on a lot, probably there.
They probably
Yeah.
give you financing
First of all,
options.
I'm coming up the escalator, so you have to go up this
Where,
escalator.
Bob's?
No, it wasn't Bob's.
I got a
This
fun
is
story about
Ashley.
Bob's.
It was.
This is the one on Route 17,
Yes.
isn't it?
And I'm coming up, and
I
then
know
like
one.
they're just sitting there. I was like, "What are you guys fishing?" Because there's just like 4 salesmen sitting right there.
They are.
I was like, "It's like an easy catch." And he's like laughing. He's like, "All right, what do you want? What do you want?" You know me. I already picked out what I want.
Give me a black couch.
Yeah, I'm just
L
here to pick
section,
it up. I don't need you to sell me
6
anything.
foot by 8.
I'm like, "Here." He's like, "Oh yeah, we got one." I go over there. This guy sold me on this couch.
You already knew what you wanted.
That shit was hard as a rock, but it looked good.
Wait.
You gotta break it in a little bit though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like one of those
New
people
couch
that
is
I
always
care
gonna
way
be
more
a
about
little
how things
stiff.
look than how they function.
Bro,
So
it has to be comfortable.
yeah, I didn't give a fuck. It had a bed
Frankie
in it though. That's
doesn't.
sick.
He just goes home and sleeps and then wakes up and then thinks about like 180s.
Yeah,
You just want to
Doesn't-
look
and how they look.
You just
He
want to
won't sit
look
on the
at
couch.
it.
Yeah, it's always about how it looks
Look at
and,
the couch.
and
Oh, it's
everything.
nice.
And everything.
That's true. That's why you fucking hate my IS.
Yeah, because it's not perfect yet. It will be.
We'll see.
I don't think he hates it.
I don't hate it.
He just has.
He doesn't
opinions
like how much
towards
it sways.
No, I just know there's things that need to
You
be
swing that
fixed.
thing.
You swinging that shit?
Swing it, dude. Oh my god,
What now?
the amount of IS 300 action going on
At
in the
takeovers?
takeover community.
I saw a page on Instagram and this guy has takeovers in GTA and they look real, and it's the funniest shit
What?
I've ever seen.
Oh, they're in GTA.
Yeah, they had like an Amazon truck in
Wait,
GTA and they're like in the back like with guns and shit. Dude, it looked like real life. I was cracking up. Like I don't like the takeover shit obviously, but
It's better that it's in Grand Theft Auto.
yeah,
not in real life.
do it in Grand Theft Auto. Don't do it down the street from my job.
And
Like,
stop
you
please.
think people
stop
are
doing it
getting
with
ran
IS
over?
300s too, man.
Dude, they
bro.
do that shit like
I've been near your
by-
job.
Yeah, dude,
That parking lot?
dude, they do it in the middle of the fucking intersection, right where I'm not gonna say, but
Yeah.
like,
There's a Wawa, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and there's fucking takeovers there. I'm like, what the, dude, a highway.
Yeah. People, dude, those accidents. Now, I'm not gonna call them accidents, but
The
the victims you see
Get
online,
the IS 300s out of there.
bro. Oh wait, it wasn't IS 300.
There were 3 once.
The
at
one
the
guy?
same time.
Wait, doesn't he hit someone and the guy takes a gun out and then the video ends?
Oh yeah.
No, but there was
that
one
one's funny.
recently where there's like 2 of them just drifting around.
He had the extended mag.
Swinging around.
The shit was like this.
2 of them
big.
were swinging around, right? And the one crashes, and the one thing that it doesn't catch on camera all the way is like right at the last second. In the right of the video, the shit's lit on fire, and then the video ends. And I'm
Oh
like,
wait, I seen that.
I'm like, yo, that shit definitely lit on fire.
Dude, you take over people are wild.
Hard out.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
ruining
man,
all
you
the-
guys really should just go to the track.
I mean, you should.
That's-
Yeah, you should stop.
Do not do that shit. I see some kid on Instagram. I don't know who he is, but if you're watching this, I don't know who you are. You drive a black 350Z. You are a shit driver. I'll tell you now. Just go to the track. Stop doing your rollback out the window. Like, hype yourself up.
He's at takeovers. This guy.
Yeah, I don't. I just see because I follow. I don't know what the one is.
Rip Streets.
No,
No.
maybe I don't know. I think it's Full Send because I
Full
think the
Send.
name's funny.
Yeah, it's Full Send and Rip Streets. Those are the two.
And like I always see him posting. I'm like, bro, this kid's just like you just spin out and then you just do a burnout.
Yeah.
What's cool?
They
You're
think
just
they're
wasting
cool
money.
too. It's weird. It's interesting.
Like,
Maybe
I-
we're just getting old, man. Maybe
I don't think I'm
takeovers are
old because
cool
I'm
now.
not old. Really, I'm
Yeah,
young.
you're not.
And
You're
I'm
not
like, why do these people do this? Like,
I don't get it.
I thought when I was 18, like someone did a donut. I still thought it was dumb. Like, what the fuck are people doing? I'm
Yeah.
like, y'all are idiots. Like, if I was by myself, yeah, it was cool.
Remember that time we got pulled over at that spot?
Oh god. What time?
The time.
This is the one that I was at.
No. So the other one with Miyagi. So we go to the spot. I think I told it on here before, but I'll tell it again because Johnny's here.
Dude, it was ridiculous, man.
We went to the spot. It was me, Johnny, and Miyagi. We all have our cars. We hit it a couple times.
More than a couple. Dude, we were there for like. We were getting greedy because we were saying too, like, yeah, we should have
should
been
leave.
out of here by now.
Okay, so we were
I
getting
remember
greedy.
saying that.
And then we come back. We're facing the opposite way. We're parked on the side of the street. We're actually planning on leaving, I think.
Miyagi was doing something with his car. We were talking
Miyagi-
about that.
His car got broken or something. So he pulled around the building, like to where he couldn't be seen by the street.
You guys know the spot.
Yeah.
Typical spot.
Yep.
And he was just working. He was working on his car, but he was smart.
Dude, that was the smartest thing you could do.
Yeah, no one told him to do that.
Why don't we
He-
do that every time we would have went there? That's what I don't
right?
understand.
Like
We're
immediately,
just dumb.
his thought was, "I'm gonna go behind this building and get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
So he did that, and then so then I'm next to Johnny.
We're sitting there talking.
Johnny's parked, not parked, but you're on. I think we were both in a lane. No one's there because we don't drift in the middle of a busy street. We drift when no one's around. People.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think now I know the exact.
Yeah,
spot.
like you guys should do instead of takeovers. Anyway, so I look at my rear view, and I see a cop coming down the road.
Yeah, you know, Frankie just takes off.
And I'm
like,
looking-
great, now I'm fucking
I
behind
remember
him.
he's next to me. I'm looking in my mirror, and I'm like, oh boy, bye.
I'm
I
like
start
riding
pulling
Frankie's
off.
ass too out of there. I'm like, all right, let's fucking go, man. Like,
So I pull off. Johnny's behind me. I was like, in my head, I was like, Johnny's fucked. Like I already knew what was happening. I was like, thank God I'm in the front. So I get on this ramp to get on the highway, the main highway there. Before I even make that turn, the lights go on, and I was like, bye. And I just
Frankie's
keep going.
gone.
Yeah. So I just keep going. Get on the.
bro, that cop was the biggest fucking dickhead ever.
Okay, so you tell the rest because I wasn't there.
So he pulls. He's like freaking out. What the fuck are you guys doing? Like all this smoke, all this everything. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like,
Mind you, keep in mind we didn't like there might have been some smoke he saw, but he didn't see anything.
he didn't
Yeah,
see
yeah.
one thing. He didn't. He came down the hill, like over the bridge. Came.
Yeah.
And we're just there. He's like, what the fuck is going on? He sees all the tire marks, everything. He's like, just saying a bunch of shit. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about,
He
man.
said he saw you too. I remember.
Yeah, he's like, I saw you doing it. Don't say you didn't. I'm like, my car doesn't do any of that. I don't know what you're talking about. 'Cause I know he didn't see anything.
Yeah.
So then he's like, give me all your registration. I'm like, I give it to him. He's gone for like a couple minutes. He comes back, throws the shit in the car. He's like, you're going to get a ticket in the mail. I got somewhere else to go. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how you...
It's just funny that he was like, I saw what you did, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I was
This
like,
car
dude,
doesn't do any
the
of
car
that.
That's what
does
you
not-
do.
That might have been the other guy. Remember you said that?
Yeah, I was like, oh, it might have been one of them. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just here.
Keep in mind, Miyagi is behind a building right now.
Miyagi's still there. He's like 30
And
feet away.
I called him right when I made that turn. I saw lights going on. I called him first, and I was like, "Don't move." And then we called you because we were going to a diner or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
afterwards. Did we end up going to that diner with you or no?
I went home.
You
I
went
was
home.
like, fuck
yeah, you were
this.
pissed. yeah.
I had to like work the next day. It was like 1 a.m. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is not it.
But you thought you might have got away with it
yeah, I thought I did because I was like, how the fuck is he gonna give me a ticket in the mail?
for something he didn't see
Dude,
you
I
do.
saw the cop when I was driving home on 4. I was driving home and I'm like, they had someone pulled over. There was like 7 cops. I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck are they doing? Dude, it was bad.
What ticket? Did you get a reckless driving?
No, I think
Careless.
I got careless.
Careless. Did you
2
fight
points.
it?
No, it's not even worth it for me to take off to
Nah,
work and
it's
go.
not worth it.
Dude, the other time was even more ridiculous though, because I don't know why I got stopped.
You talk about when we left Edgewater?
Yeah.
That was with Chris.
Dude, the cop literally told me, he's like, you should be at a bar. Don't do this.
Wait,
It's like, what? I didn't tell you that?
No.
He pulled, dude, there's a canine unit, right? So I'm like, match, this is when weed's illegal. So
Wait, what did we actually do though?
all right, so
I know the turn.
I'm not gonna say the turn, but like there's a turn.
It's not even
like,
a good
the
turn.
bridge is in the view, and like
Yeah.
it's a little right-hander, a little 90 right-hander. Like it's just right by the bridge. You get to the highways from it.
Uh-huh.
So I see Frankie. Frankie's like in front. He does it.
Then Chris was behind me.
I
No,
think
I was in front of Frankie.
You were in
You
front of
did
Frankie.
it.
You were in front.
I did it first.
You were in front, and then Frankie was in the middle. I was last.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Chris did it. I see Frankie do it. I'm gonna drift it too. Like it's not that big of it. Like it's a big deal. We're in the fucking worst.
It's not a big deal though because no one's coming the other way on that road really.
Yeah, no one really. So like we know that. So
Yeah.
we just did it.
It was a pretty safe
The
place.
cop is on the other side of the road though,
Literally
facing the
right
other way.
there.
But then lets him go.
Yeah, yeah.
He turns around, stops.
remember
everyone.
seeing the
He
cop.
blocked the highway. Lets him go. Lets you go in your car, and then stops me. And I'm like, I pull over. and
made
he's like-
no sense,
He just
dude.
took my license, and he like looks at it for a second, and I'm like, dude, I had like a weed pen on me. I was shook. He had the canine. I was like, I'm going to fucking jail
fuck.
again. Like, fuck this. So I'm like, I'm fucked. He takes my license. He looks at it. He's like, just turned 21, huh? I'm like, yeah. He's like, should be at a bar and you shouldn't be doing this.
What a fucking idiot.
And I was like, all right.
you should
He's
be
like,
getting
here,
drunk.
yeah, he's like, here, be safe and let me go. I was like, what?
Well, at least he
He
let you
couldn't
go.
see anything though. That was the thing.
Yeah,
Like he couldn't see anything, but he knew. That's what he said. He's
He
like-
heard it probably, right?
He's like, I heard it, but I didn't see it, and I know what you guys did. Just don't do it. And I was like, yeah, sure.
sorry, officer, we were just killing shit. like
That
no
is
one
pretty,
on the road.
That is a really bad spot to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just did it because Chris did
A
it.
million cops around.
I was like, I have to do it because Chris did it.
I always wanted to do that there too.
Yeah.
I still drive past it, and I'm like, I don't even want to drift this right now. Like,
There's only one turn in that area that interests me, and it's literally like the most perfect horseshoe.
Oh, I know. What you're
It's the
talking
most perfect horseshoe. There's houses all over it, but like,
oh,
By the George Washington Bridge.
yeah, well, it's
Sorta.
It's,
I know what you're
It's
talking
in
about.
that area, like it's
it goes up the hill.
it goes up.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Oh,
it's bumpy though.
nah.
If on the inside line, like
Yeah, the inside line
if you're
is
coming
bumpy.
right, if you make a right, it's fucked up. But like if you go outside, it's
Are
fine.
you talking about like? You're not talking about highway, right?
No,
It's not a highway, but it's
not a
Because I'm
highway.
talking about the road. Let's say what is it? It's near the exit for the Palisades Parkway, but
I
coming
know,
the other.
I know
way.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, coming like from it's not 9W, but if you were coming down 9W and eventually you got through like Fort Lee maybe, and then you're getting closer to the bridge, Chris, you know, it's that one like it's that single lane road that has like 2 massive turns.
I've done it
Motherfucker.
in the Z.
Oh,
Granted, it was raining.
Yeah, it's a fast.
It's
Turn.
very fast.
Yeah. But that shit looks sick.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then you can loop. You can go back around. You can do it again.
I guess you could. Yeah, I never thought about that.
I'm
But there's like
drifting.
there's no like cops couldn't really be there, so
No,
it kind of works out.
and it's a one way.
It's a one way. Yeah, it's like the perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah,
You're not
but
getting
you
it out
have to
there.
be hucking speed.
now
Yeah.
we can't do any of this anymore, unfortunately.
No
can't?
shot.
Oh,
I get nervous.
I mean, we could.
I might as
but
well
good
not
luck.
bring my. I might as well not build my car then.
You could, but like, we can't go to where we originally went. Our
Oh.
favorite.
No, we could. Are you talking about the local favorite?
Yeah,
We could, but we can't hang out there.
that's where they have the takeovers.
Yeah, I know, but
They have them there.
the shit we're doing is not like that. Like they literally sit there for an hour until the cops show up. We don't really do that. We
Yeah.
go and like We usually
Well, we sat there until the cop showed up the one time. Definitely.
yeah. I'm sure we have before, but I'm pretty sure that spot was always like I think that spot was less than 20-minute spot. Wasn't that spot like a 2-run spot?
Yeah, we'd take like 2 or 3 in the
Yeah.
rounds. It was usually we would just be like on the way home or something and just like, yo, let's just go drive real quick. And
Yeah.
that's how it always was for me. I would just take the 240 out. Where am I gonna go? Oh, that's where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, literally, or like we're at Edgewood or something. It's like, yo, you want to go?
Yeah, like oh, we're gonna be on the way home. Oh, you know where we're gonna go? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like the middle of the night.
Dude, that was bad. That was a really not bad. It was a great time, but like we went street drifting, like I would say like weekly. It was like
I know. Now life sucks.
it was pretty like
Oh yeah, life.
I always
sucks
tell
right
people
now.
this like no, dude,
does.
we were like out all the time.
Yeah, I
Like-
gotta fix my car. That makes me want to fix my car. I don't give a fuck about the track.
I really
I
was.
do. I wanna
I
drive
never. I
track,
never
I
got
just
to
don't
hit
care.
that spot. The spot that you're talking about.
Yeah.
I had already taken my
Driving that shit with Josh. Remember when we drove it with
Oh,
Josh?
yeah.
Dude. That
These
was
motherfuckers enter at like 90 miles an hour. My e-brake didn't even work at the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go second gear and like go slow in.
we were just doing
You know,
dumb
I
shit.
like-
You get to try it.
I never got to try that spot. I think I would be okay.
I-
at
Chris did it the crazy way, man. He come around off. I'm not gonna say it. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
see
yeah.
how you come.
I mean,
around.
for
I'm like,
people that
is
don't know what we're
insane.
talking about, it's just a left-hand uphill turn that turns into a right. So it's a left turn, uphill,
To a
right
right-hand
turn,
sweeper.
and that's it. But
I've
it's
done it in the Sylvia.
so you can picture what we're talking about.
There's. I'm gonna show you something after we're done here.
You could literally
But
picture
there's
it.
there's a place
Yeah.
that I've been eyeing up for years, and I think I'll try next time the IS is done.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Try.
Wrap it
You're
up.
gonna do it.
I mean, we could. I mean, I don't.
We're at 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Johnny's story's also been kind of loud lately with some other shit.
With what?
You've been posting some other shit. Some drift organization.
Oh,
Are we gonna talk about that again
this guy. Man.
after this guy blocked me?
he blocked you too.
What a fucking pussy!
Yo, I didn't even update you. So after we found out that we got blocked by what is it called?
Drift Panthera.
Drift.
It's allegedly.
Okay, yeah.
That's not
Scumbag.
First of
Joe.
all, everything I'm going to say from this point on is allegedly, for the record.
Yeah, and I'm allegedly gonna name names.
allegedly. You go choke on Frank's, Mister. I'm not gonna say your name.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
All right, so-
disrespectfully.
Another thing I want to clarify from our last episode. If no one listened to the last episode, there's this group called Drift Panthera. Panthera. I say Pantera because it's funny. But yeah, there's this what is it, organization?
I say it's a school, not even an organization.
Yeah, I'm not
It's a
sure what
school.
it is. Private drift
Training
events.
facility.
Yeah, but basically he's been robbing everyone. So, and then he just changed his name, and it used to be Spirit Drift, and then they changed their
Yeah,
name.
but dude, I called this guy out when I was like 18 on that. You remember that?
Oh, I remember.
you
Yeah,
that?
no,
We were
I
like,
remember.
Yo, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, he's been robbing people for a while, and then everyone. Remember when? I'm gonna say everyone, but you know who the group I'm talking about. Turn their like they turned their eyes to it. They were like, whatever, leave it in the past, and we'll
Yeah.
go try this. And then he fucked everyone over again.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy's got a record of fucking everyone over, allegedly. So he has a new drift organization, and he's just,
And
know
he blocked me for not doing anything.
Oh yeah. So
didn't do anything.
yeah. So
Blocked
anyway,
me.
that's what we're talking about here. Drift Panthera or whatever it is.
I did do. Did I show you what I put on it? Though?
You were saying some reckless
Yeah,
shit.
I know. I was like, look at Johnny popping off at this.
We didn't even. All we did was tell everyone the situation. All right. I guess I got a little heated last podcast about it, but I just don't get why people who know what's going on are still supporting someone who fucked people over in the community.
That's crazy. I don't drift anymore, but that is crazy. I will never.
That's
that
the part.
guy
that
should
makes
not be
me
able to
mad.
make
That's
money
the
in
part-
this community
That's
anymore.
the part that gets me upsetty spaghetti.
Yeah. Like that
Is-
guy's making
It's like everyone
money.
knew about this, and you guys are still going and giving him money.
There's been a lot of
And
threads
he's
on this.
not paid people back.
He
Yeah.
really blocked me though. I don't think I've been blocked.
Yeah.
on-
So
by
anyway,
anybody
yeah,
on
we
Instagram
went on a
before.
rant. Whatever. It wasn't a big deal last podcast. I didn't think it was a big deal. And then turns out, whoever the owner is, we know who it is, but he blocked everyone. He blocked
Everyone.
Carl. He blocked Malcolm. He blocked
Dude,
Malcolm.
it's so
He doesn't
weird
even
that
drift.
this guy takes the time of day to like review everything that's said about him, and like, it's like, dude, work on your fucking business skills, and like instead of scamming. Like, I guess he has more than enough time to just scam people. I guess.
All I want to say, I mean,
I don't know.
We're gonna say more, but the one thing I want to get clear: if he didn't do anything wrong,
Why is he?
why am
blocking
I
me?
blocked?
Why is he blocking me? Yeah.
And why didn't he come to me and say, hey, man, what you're saying is not true.
Well, I mean, also, did you see what he said? You know, that this shit's going to be documented now, and it's going to be used when he sues people.
That's fine. I'm documenting all of it right now for him. Anyway, of course, allegedly. What I was going to say is I have an offer to this person. Hit us up, contact us, and come on the podcast and clean your name up.
Yeah. I mean, if he's up for it, if he
Yeah.
didn't do anything wrong,
If you
that
didn't
is a
do
great
anything
idea,
wrong-
Mr. I don't know, but
Mr. Panthera.
you should do that. And
Yeah. This is an open invitation. You come on whenever you want. Clean your name up. Don't think it's going to be easy though, because we're going to
there's
bring
a lot of
people
allegations,
here.
and you did build the ugliest Evo I've ever seen.
Damn, son.
Jesus.
Sorry. Had
Yeah, we're
to
going to
say
bring
it.
people here
Might be fast, but it was
to talk to you about it. Maybe we'll just find one of the biggest victims of yours, and we'll bring that person here, and then you guys can have a conversation about it on the podcast.
and then you could pay him back.
A little intervention,
Not even. I mean, he claims he didn't do anything wrong. So
or should I say, driftervention?
anyway, yeah, I just want to put that out there. If anyone knows this person or whatever, and they want to talk to him, I have no interest in talking to him. But if he wants to clean his name up because he says, that maybe something we're
I
doing
think it's a
is
good
not
idea.
right.
Like that would actually be good.
Yeah.
If you really did nothing wrong, like why wouldn't you?
Yeah, explain
wanna-
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say your side of the story because you clearly didn't with Jalopnik.
Yeah.
That day,
There's a
Just
Jalopnik
they just
article
sent
on it.
him. Did you see that he sent him basically like a bro?
Jalopnik article.
Yeah, they wrote an article
Never
about the
saw
whole
pull it up.
situation.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull it up.
Nah,
Pull it up.
He was supposed to
Pull
say
it up.
like
Pull it up.
Just
send
look up
like screenshots,
Jalopnik
whatever,
spirit-
and he
spirit.
sent him a brochure to fill out for like the $2,000 or whatever it was.
Yeah, people
So
need to see that. And then the other thing I wanted to clean up about last podcast was Drift Panthera or whatever it's called is separate from Panthera Training Facility.
Yes.
Did you guys see
So
the
don't-
scam on that though? $55.5 million.
Wait, what is this?
What?
I saw it. They were like getting N95 masks or something for the government. It's like a big government company.
Yeah, it's a government
It's a
facility.
training
right? Or
facility.
training facility.
I
They were
think
gonna
somebody
pay
on
them?
the podcast confirmed it last time.
They were gonna pay them 55.5 million or something for masks, and then they went bankrupt.
Huh.
Well, that's their business, but they didn't fuck anyone over in my community. So
It's just weird how they do work together now, though.
yeah. But I'm just saying, I don't have anything against the training facility because I don't know anything about it. So I don't want to confuse the two.
It's more or less like the immoral business practices that the one individual did
Yeah. They're letting this person have Drift Panthera there.
on different levels.
Not to mention, he's fucking their name up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
if you
wild.
guys are listening, you really shooting yourself in the foot here.
Yeah,
You
and
shouldn't
like
say
the
shooting,
shitty
but
thing is like it's a sick looking facility.
Yeah, the track is sick.
I heard it's not that great for drifting.
Oh, really?
Really?
That's what a lot of people were saying. They're like,
It's like high speed.
it's like high speed, a lot of like blind corners, I guess. Like the fear factor is there, but I feel like it's more catered to like Toge, I think.
Well, that's probably
You
why
know?
people want to go.
Yeah, but it's like I don't even like when I think drifting and you see like a picture of that track, you're like if you look at pictures of the downhills and shit, like yeah, it looks crazy.
Turbo beams would do it, no problem.
It would, but like I don't think it would be like that
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
it's kind of like not scary.
Nonetheless.
it is, but definitely. But
nonetheless, that it's that this person committed that same type of intention and showed that same type of intention. I mean, in like multiple ways. Like it wasn't just that.
Well, this is just like...
it
this-
wasn't just the Drift Panther.
he's been scamming Evo people for years.
parts.
really?
Yeah,
Parts get
Oh,
people
wow.
getting
Kaizen tuning. There's a scam on that.
people getting
What?
parts from him like are not getting parts for.
Not Kaizen tuning. They didn't do the scam. but-
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
unbelievable.
If you look at old threads on like Mitsubishi forums back in the day, like
What the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah, I've seen it all, dude. That's why I don't.
Oh,
like
that's
this
why you
person.
go hard in the paint on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, because when you mess with Evo people, you mess with me. MTN spec Mitsubishi's turn new.
But yeah,
Hit us up.
just let all of our listeners know. After we did the last podcast, he did block, or the Drift organization blocked Carl, me, Malcolm.
Malcolm, who doesn't even know about cars.
yeah, like he's not even.
You
really-
might as well block Chris. I don't. He drifts, so you might as well block him too.
Did he not block Chris?
I'm invisible.
Yeah, I don't know. He.
That's bullshit.
I'm the mole.
Yeah, he's the mole.
Hey,
Yeah,
they're
we can.
talk-
Yeah,
hey, they're
and
talking
why,
about you.
Why block us? Like we're not gonna know.
Like, I don't. That's what I don't get. You only make yourself look bad by doing that.
You know what's even funnier? He blocked my personal account and faction.
Oh man, that's personal.
This is personal.
It's like
That's
a
so
whole-
He's
funny.
mad.
Dude, I feel like nobody really.
I guess he did something wrong.
there's nothing special about my social media, dude. Like I barely post car stuff.
It's just
on
so
it.
weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it got to the
Not
point where
really.
I was like, oh, maybe he deleted the account because everyone I was asking was like, no, it's gone.
Nah, I asked.
And I was like, what?
I thought it was gone, and then he changed the name. I was like, that's when I got pissed when I saw Josh's thing, and I saw he changed the name. I'm like, this
Is it not
motherfucker's
called
still-
that Drift Panthera anymore?
It was
No, it is.
allegedly.
Unless
it
he
was
changed the name
Spirit
or something.
Motorsports Academy.
That was the original name. Then he had to shut that down because he fucked over a bunch of people, and
Spirit JP was the original.
Jalopnik wrote an article about it allegedly, and allegedly all this happened allegedly. So
Whoa, ads.
yeah. So I don't know. There's the article, guys. You can check it out.
Definitely go read it. and
Yeah, wait.
do not
I'm
support
definitely
business.
blocked. I thought I was. I checked the other one too.
Yeah. So anyway, just if anyone knows him, tell him he's invited.
I'm not gonna scroll down because there are some name drops there. So
Yeah. We're not gonna say any names here, but we're just talking about.
Bro, there's a picture of an
hearsay.
Evo 10 on it, bro.
Yeah, it's dude, it's blowing out
I
money.
know, I do
That's my
see-
car. I
Yeah.
remember seeing I just saw it. I was like, damn, I commented on Josh shit. Yo, that's literally my car.
Though.
Blowing my fucking money out the exhaust. That's what it does every time I drive it.
Yeah, so I figured since he blocked us, that meant he wanted us to talk about him more on the podcast. So I figured we'd do that for him. And yeah, obviously it's up to you guys. Make your own decision. If you want to go support someone like that, that's on you. But
I won't like you if you do that.
yeah,
I'm nobody, but I won't like you.
It seems to be. It seems like there's a divide happening right now by people who. Obviously, way more people are not going to support him. But there's a couple people that are still like, but the track is sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one. I follow like some toga kids from Maryland on Instagram. They have a little like group,
Yeah.
and I seen them go there, and I was like, "Yo, what are you guys doing?"
Maybe they don't know.
I think they knew because I don't think they don't know they don't drift. I think so. They don't know the
Okay.
full story.
Yeah.
But they saw it. They were like, "Oh, we saw the Jalopnik thing, but we didn't pay any money in advance or whatever." I was like, "But still, like,
You're still risking it.
Yeah.
I mean, like you don't know what's going to happen.
but like, why would you go support something like? Yeah, the track is sick for driving, I guess, but like, why am I gonna go there?
You can't even think of all the ways someone could screw you, because until it happens, you're not going to know. These people like him are good at manipulating and screwing
Oh
you
yeah,
over.
well, just look at everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's absolutely insane.
So,
Yeah.
and I've met him. I've talked to him before. He seemed like an okay person, and that's usually the ones you gotta watch out for.
I remember I called him out back in the day about that one car, and then he was like, "Oh man," he hit me up like saying something.
Try to,
Yeah, smooth. I was like, "Yeah, whatever, man. It's all good." Because I saw Josh was driving and having fun there. I was like,
yeah,
"Yeah, man. Looks like you're doing great things. Whatever. Just sorry I said that, or maybe said something stupid. Whatever." And then I see this, and I'm like, "Man, just fuck you, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
yeah.
master manipulator."
I mean, people gave him a big second chance with the spirit thing, and then turns out he fucked a bunch of people over. So
But that's the thing. You just keep moving to new places.
Allegedly.
I don't think anyone's given him a second chance. Maybe Josh, because he knew of it before.
yeah. Josh would be the one person I'm thinking about that gave him a second chance with this.
Josh and Tom, and that's about.
And
but
Josh learned his lesson straight
Yeah.
up. Because I remember talking to Josh like, "You're going to these events?" Because even before anything happened, I was like, "That dude's fucked you guys over.
Yeah, with Joe. with
Like,
the-
why are you even going to his events?" And it was kind of the situation that's happening right now, where it was like, "Oh, well, they got a sick layout. I'm just gonna, check it
Yeah,
out."
but it seemed like for a minute, he was like actually doing cool shit.
well, he was. Yeah, no one can deny that.
I mean, a parking lot event. It's not that cool.
It's a parking lot, but it was pretty sick.
It was the vibe. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
that
vibe from it was like good. Not even being there, you could just be.
and
like,
the people that went were great. I heard.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, then this happens, and Josh is like, "Well, I guess I shouldn't give people second chances."
Yeah, especially Josh. I love you, but if someone fucked over my friend like that, it's on
Yeah.
site. Like,
Well, now he understands. I guess people don't change.
I wonder. I can't remember the guy's name, but the car. There was a while back where like I offered somebody to trade my S13. This was a while ago. Like my hash after it was SR. It was a NAT GS first generation green, and I feel like their names are similar. And now I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I wonder if that was him.
Maybe. Yeah, he bought and sold a lot of stuff. That was like, as far as I remember, that was the
He didn't
scheme.
really sell a lot of things. He just put it for sale. Didn't really sell it.
Yeah.
Just receive money.
Green, not black.
It was dark green. It might have been black at some point.
Do you know some of the not name dropping, but do you know some of the schemes he would do?
Well, I remember one from like a DSM forum or something that just parts. He would put parts for sale and
Yeah.
just never send them out. Or
So he
like
would
send
get-
out a broken trans to someone. Or
Okay,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
So he would get money for the part and then either send you broken stuff.
I've heard allegations that because he used to be really big into road racing and everything, that he totaled a few cars or something, and like he's blacklisted in like road racing or endurance racing
yeah, I heard
community.
that too.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he'll like total cars and then won't pay
And
us.
they
This
moved
dude's
on to
rap
drifting.
sheet just keeps growing. Every
Yeah,
time
and
I
then
find
moved to
out
drifting,
more,
and
I'm
then-
like, what
Yeah.
the
Same
Well,
thing
fuck?
happens in
of
drifting.
course, it's all allegedly, but
Allegedly.
yeah,
I don't know if any of it's true. It's just stories I heard. I'm just relaying the information to whoever wants to hear it.
yeah,
Trying to keep people in the loop.
yeah. Well, Johnny, we learned a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Did you really though?
Yeah, about you. Yeah. No, I kind of knew everything.
Yeah, you know everything.
More importantly, we got to hang out with Johnny. This
Yeah,
is rare.
and I don't get to see these guys a lot because I'm always working and I still have no money.
Yo.
Those
It's
diesel
always,
trucks.
always a
trucks.
pleasure to see you, man.
Do not
Nice
ever
to
work
see
on trucks.
Why? It sounds. Oh, you gotta help me.
No. Also, Frankie is trying to get me to work on this rusted truck outside. I am not working
Yeah, you
on
are.
it.
You said you'd help me.
I'd help you, but
Yeah, you-
it's to an extent.
You said you would. You'd be like, nah, man, I'll come help you out.
We could get it done in a day, yeah, but
Well, maybe we'll trade labor for labor.
Hey, yo.
damn, but that thing is rotted out, man. I'm gonna take 10 hours taking.
Let me refresh that. Maybe I'll trade your labor for Chris's.
Yeah, save me from working on the truck, and I'll build your car.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I actually enjoy like working on
Yeah,
trucks.
it is. When it's your own car,
I hate working on my
So
own
my
car.
plan is put the truck frame over there. I'm gonna get a new frame, put it over there, and then, well, we got to see if Ethan's gonna be able to fix the cab. He doesn't want to. If he's not gonna,
Who would want to?
yeah. If he doesn't want to fix it, then I have to get a cab. And it's gonna. There's a lot of moving parts to this
A
project.
whole ass.
We're gonna get a brand new frame, not
Brand new
but
truck.
rust-free frame.
Yeah.
And we're gonna swap everything over. And if we can't swap it over, we're gonna get new parts.
The thing is, it's not a lot of work.
I know. That's what you were
It's
saying.
not.
That's why I'm like.
It's like truck shit is like, I mean, for me, because I do it every day.
And then you got to tell me what I have to refresh on the engine because I don't know shit about that. Because while it's out,
It's a Duramax, right?
Yeah.
Let it keep going, man.
but I want to like change like gas.
Ethan
only-
literally said no. Right
Ethan,
now.
stop.
Literally, like,
Stop,
you've
Ethan.
been quiet the whole time.
I
and
feel
then
you, Ethan.
fucking.
Ethan, you got to fix that truck, man. They sell all the parts. Don't worry. You just got to stick some metal together, dude.
It's not that hard.
It's
yeah,
not that
just
hard, come
Rusty
on.
metal, just stick it back together. But the Duramaxes, though, man, tanks. I never work on them.
Is there anything like the water pump? Like, should I change?
The only thing I don't work on those a lot. I work on like mainly like Fords and
Yeah, they break down a
Dodges.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't even get me started. But like, I remember Brian Barkadoff.
Oh,
had
yeah.
The one with and he was trying to do the cross country trip. Like he brought it to some shops, they couldn't figure it out. He had it at my shop. We were like changing fuel, do the CP3 pump. It's like a high pressure fuel pump.
That's on the engine or something.
It's like in the middle of the V.
yeah.
Ooh.
Bro, there is no room. It took me like, I don't know how long. I was miserable. It's like summer heat outside.
Oh my God.
Blazing on me.
Yeah.
Still didn't fix it.
That was a
but-
Duramax.
Yeah. The one thing you should probably like you're probably gonna like new fuel lines and everything.
Yeah, I'll do all that. Like whatever has rust on it is getting thrown out, and
Yeah.
then whatever you suggest, I want to.
I don't suggest anything. It's a diesel. It's gonna run.
You know what's
forever.
funny though? I think that I know those original Duramaxes, the transmissions did have problems occasionally. The
I
original
really
one.
never work on those. I never do.
Yeah, the
I-
original Allison trans. I heard it had like, and I think that one is doing something. So I might send the trans out to a shop and just have them go through it.
Yeah. Pile it on.
Yeah,
Pile it on there.
fuck it, dude. I want that truck to be mint when we're done.
That shit sounded like a fucking airplane turning on. That shit was sick. I don't know shit about diesels. I wish I did.
I love like trucks, but I hate them. Like I
Yeah, 'cause
like
you work on them.
no, I don't like pickups. Like I like a nice pickup truck. Don't get me wrong. But, like I like big rigs, like all
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
done up. But I also hate them.
I want to do all that too. I want what is it? The airbags in the back. Install all that.
It's easy.
I'm
That
doing
shit's easy.
I'm doing a big gas tank, big diesel tank.
What, in the back? Like,
Yeah,
auxiliary tank?
Yeah, this is my like.
Like, where are you gonna drive to that you need that much fuel?
Well, once
Just go to the gas
Russia
station.
drops the first nuke, I'm out.
Well, yeah, then you're gonna need it probably.
Yeah, I'm done. Like
they
I'm
got all
gone.
the diesel, man.
I'm gone. So I'm getting
living
that big
underground.
tank. I'm getting a CB radio in that bitch. I already have one in there, but I'm getting the big antenna. All right.
Where are you gonna be? You're gonna be talking to the truckers. I remember one
They
day
don't even talk anymore on there. I heard.
that I like. It'll just be on in some trucks I'll go into at work, and it was like around Christmas time. I think it was last year.
You hear the weirdest shit.
Yeah, some guy was just on there like, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, fuck you. And I was like working on the truck inside and just had the key on and it was on. Dude, this guy was repeating himself. Nobody was saying anything.
Yep.
He was repeating himself for like a fucking hour.
Probably cracked the fuck out.
I remember
Yeah.
listening to that on road trips with my dad in that truck on that CB radio, and he'd be like, "Yeah, yeah." Occasionally, you hear some cool stuff. And you turn it on, you hear the weirdest shit.
Yeah,
He'd be
dude.
like, "All right, let's turn this off."
Yeah,
It'd be like someone
it's
like
bad.
telling like a fucking like, what are those fucking books that women read that are like all about sex?
I don't know.
There'd be like a guy reading one
Romance
of those books.
novel.
Yeah, like yeah, and then he grabbed her pussy, like or some shit, and you're like, what the? My dad's like, what the fuck? And like trying to turn
Frankie's
that shit off.
sitting there.
I'm like fucking 13 years old. He's like, what the fuck is this? Dude, people would be
Leave it on, Dad.
That shit would be weird, man. CB radios are weird.
That's awesome.
I heard
are.
they don't use them anymore. I heard
They
just use-
really don't.
You're gonna
But
get
I've
a
just installed a
two-car
few.
trailer for that bad boy.
Uh,
Yeah.
I found a company recently.
That'll extend mine.
No, that's selling trailers for fucking good prices, and they look really nice. Like there was a enclosed one car trailer, I think, for 20 grand, 19 grand, brand new. It looks so clean, and I was like, that's my budget. So
The fuck?
Yeah, but then it's a single car.
exactly, I need a double car. But the thing is, the double car trailer, it's getting more and more unrealistic to me.
No, get an open two-car
Where
trailer.
you
I'm
gonna
not
put
doing
it?
that.
With
I'm
a
not-
gooseneck.
I'm not doing that. If I'm getting another trailer, it's an enclosed trailer. I'm not. I can put it over there on the edge of the building. I
Yeah.
think, but it is big as fuck.
Yeah,
though.
a 2 car is fucking.
'Cause I
two-car
wanted a-
enclosed, man, it's bigger than what you
I wanted
think.
a gooseneck too to make it kind of easier to drive and support the weight more. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's a 2500. So I don't know. That's still in the air, but either way, I'm gonna prep the truck so that's ready for whatever. Like we'll put airbags on it.
Yeah, you got all that shit's easy. Truck shit is the easiest shit, bro. If you can't work on a truck, like I don't know what to tell you, dude. I didn't go
can't
to
work on a
school
truck.
for anything. Yeah, but you think that
Yeah,
until
no.
you go do it, and you're like,
I mean,
this
me
is
and Chris have worked on a
easy
truck
shit.
before.
I'm sure he hated it.
He definitely hated it.
I didn't bring my Sequoia here once.
The main reason he hated it was because we had to work on our fucking knees. Because the fucking
See?
cab
Oh,
was
That's
because
the
it
thing.
couldn't go.
yeah, we had to replace. Was that fuel lines, Chris? Yeah, we had to replace fuel lines in my truck. That
I
shit
have
sucked.
never. I maybe you. There's a lift at my shop, but it's always occupied by like one of my boss's cars or whatever. He just stores shit on it.
That's always how it is.
I've worked on a lift. I've been a mechanic since I was 18 years old. 25. I've worked on a lift once. Like once. That was
Ow.
it.
That's fucking crazy.
I-
So you just do this shit on the ground? Well, I guess you.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's truck lifts, but like, I work in a mom and pop shop. They're not gonna buy us that shit.
Like, what about like if you got to change a ball joint? You just jack that shit up.
Yeah, just put it on Jackson. I mean, I would. I would
Jesus
honestly.
Christ, dude.
There's no ball joints. It's kingpins. It's like this giant fucking. Like
Yeah.
bigger than the walls. It's like twice the size of a water bottle. They're just like pressing. You gotta like heat to get them out.
So
you
you're
gotta
using
heat 'em up,
jacks.
fucking hammer 'em
You're
out.
using jacks still. At your
Yeah,
shop.
jack stands. Bro, I told you about the trailer that fell.
No
on
wonder
me.
you fucking. You're so angry. You know. You gotta. I don't want to tell you to get out of there, but.
Nah,
fuck, man.
I like doing it. But I told you about the trailer that fell on me the one time.
No. What?
Yeah, I got a pretty bad scar on my back.
Oh my
Dude, a trailer like that hauls like not like an enclosed like a construction company's trailer that like
Yeah.
they put like a fucking backhoe on or some shit. Jacking it down on rocks. All of a sudden I hear boom, I like just try to drop to the ground. And it like hit my back, bro. I was like, I got up. I was like, what the fuck? Like
Oh my god, dude.
I almost died. If I was, because I was sitting up, like taking a jack stand out from the back, and I heard it, and I just like collapsed, and like thankfully the wheels and shit were on because I was jacking it down.
Oh, so it just
Fuck
it
that.
hit you.
Worst feeling.
But it didn't
Yeah, it, like
fall.
hit my back and like knocked me for.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't get down quick enough because it was like all I heard was kink, and then like boom, come down, and I was like, dude, I had no idea what the fuck happened.
Imagine that's what takes you out.
That's why I don't like I wouldn't even like working on a car on a lift because I'm like,
I
this
know
thing's
it does.
like I
it's
would be
weird.
scared. I don't like shit. Like I like heights. I like being up high.
Chris ain't scared of it.
But if I'm under something, I don't like being under shit.
Chris definitely ain't scared of it. He'd be doing sketchy shit. You heard me.
He's like, I want to go home.
I'd be looking at
Me and Chris are racing on the way home.
I'd be looking at the cars on the list sometimes. Be like, Chris, is that a good place to jack that up from? He'd look at it, be like, I'll fix it. Takes it down. I was like, yeah, that doesn't look that great.
Sometimes I'll be too lazy to take it down.
And just
I'll just get a pole jack and adjust the arm.
All right, let me check these questions real quick, and then we'll get out of here.
We have questions?
Well,
for me?
we might. We'll see.
What do
I
people want
posted
to
it.
ask me? I don't have any information.
It's
for
just
anyone.
Josh talking mad shit. That's it. Why Johnny and Frankie capping about 180 life? Because we've been about that life, Josh.
man.
You don't even
ain't
know about
it
180
right now, man. You S15 boy.
You got
coupe boy.
S15, and you only have
You
coupes,
ain't
dude.
about it. Oh, actually, no, he is about it. He's about it more than any of us. He actually has a fucking 180.
Oh, that's why he's saying this now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I keep forgetting.
He
has
bought
a
one
180.
2 hours ago, so now he knows everything.
And I'm mad. And I want to go to Japan with him next year.
Well, I thought we might go to Japan with
I'm
him.
going next year, definitely. It might not be with them, but I'm going next year for Wombat Day.
Okay.
Swear to God, I'm going for Wombat Day.
One bad day.
Swear to God, dude.
What day is that?
3,000 people this year turned up. I think this year was October 22nd.
Okay.
So I don't know when it's
So
going to
you
be
got some
next
time.
year. Yeah, that's why I want to plan it out, you know. It's going to be fun. Stay at the zoo, see my boy Mr. Wine. Guinness World Record holder, oldest wombat in captivity.
How old?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
33.
Holy fuck!
He's older than me.
First
Are you a
wombat
wombat?
to breed outside of Japan.
I'm a wombat.
Are you a wombat?
That's my brother. A Matt, dude. That wombat's older than me. He's
I
seen
find
more
it
shit.
hard to say wombat without saying it. Wombat.
Wombat.
Yeah, I
Wombat.
don't know. Well, check him out, guys. He's on Instagram. Marmot Fanatic.
Don't.
Yeah.
If you want to follow me, you can follow me. Do not message me weird things, man. Like, yo, what happened with you 240, man? I don't. If I don't personally, like, I'm sorry to anybody, but if I don't personally know you, I don't like talking to strangers on the internet. I feel like everyone's a cop.
Deadass, though.
Like, I feel like they're a cop trying to get information out of me.
Yeah.
It's just how I am.
Make sure you follow him and send him a
You
message.
can follow
It sounds
me.
weird.
Frankie's
Yeah.
gonna message you now and be like, "Hey, so I was looking for information about your 1992 240
Yeah.
SX. What did you do on this date and time?"
I didn't do anything, officer. And Frankie's a cop, actually. I don't know if you've ever seen the picture.
I don't.
Photoshop.
There's a picture of Carl. He looks like a narc.
Standing like that.
That's just you
I
as
don't
a
think
kid,
Carl's
right?
a narc.
I don't know. Carl is a narc type though.
Carl on the.
He's got that type where it's
Boink.
like you're too nice.
Where it comes off kind of narky.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It's good. Do we have anything? Oh, there is something I want to say to everyone. We are still doing the black. We didn't really tell that many people, but the Black Friday sale is still going on
I need to
until
hop on that.
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. Till tomorrow at 12. So get on that. A lot of people have been ordering some stuff. They got body kits, discounted body kits. Come on, guys. Parts shipped from Japan. 1 month ETA.
That's what I need to get on.
Yep. And it's discounted, so it's like, now's the time. If you were thinking about it, now's the time. You want that roof wing? You want that trunk wing? Now's the time.
You want that Vertex body kit for an IS 300?
I'm not on the site, but we can get it for you, so just send me a message.
If anybody needs S13 metal fenders, hit me up.
Oh, I also got them too. We got brand new ones.
Frankie's been trying to
If you
sell
want
this.
used, hit me up.
If someone bought the other set, we got 2 more. So.
You're crazy if you buy those, unless you're doing a restoration.
Nah, they're not even that bad.
You
Dude. They're like
guys
$400 a piece.
Need an Evo restoration? I'm the guy to go to, man.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say. I'll finish it off on that.
What else? Please leave us. If you're listening to this on any listening apps, please leave us a review. That is how we get bumped up. I mean, that's what I think happens. But there's really no other way for us to move up in the algorithm unless you leave us a review. If you're listening to this on YouTube, leave a comment. Tell us what you think about Johnny's story here.
I didn't really have anything to
No,
tell.
you got a story, man.
What
Everyone's
the
got a
hell
story.
did we even talk about on this
I
podcast?
don't
We
even
talked about a
remember.
lot of
I
shit.
have
Grip
no
driving,
idea.
drifting, street racing, marmots, BMX, fucking asshole
Scamming.
people that scam people.
We didn't even get into the BMX. That was like
I know we kind of glazed over. Well, it's because we don't BMX. That's
Yeah,
probably why.
I get it.
Yeah. So if we had someone here that did it, then that would probably be more.
Yeah.
I don't
Malcolm
know
probably
shit
could.
about BMX. Yeah.
Daryl was the only other person I know that.
Daryl
This is your
goes-
first pot. We're gonna have more where we
And
just bring
Derek.
on like random people.
Yeah.
like 2 people and like it'll get
We'll go back and forth with the
Exactly.
shit, you know what I mean?
it'll get more
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah. And then Johnny's gonna finish his car now.
Yeah.
When I win the lottery, I could finish the car. For now, it is Evo.
Or we trade labor for labor. You know?
I'll work on the truck, man.
Okay.
I
so
love
I'm-
working on trucks. Like, don't get me like, I hate it sometimes, but I love it, man.
Yeah.
But-
Also, thank you, Johnny, for being a weekly listener. Because I know
Oh
you
yeah,
are.
guys, I'm on every single live stream.
Yeah,
You really are,
He's
though.
in the live stream. Yeah.
Your Squad TV on YouTube.
yeah.
Look, dude. Look,
I'm not on right now. This is the only one I missed. So
Yeah.
fucked up.
Johnny really was picking up his car, and then Frankie was like,
Yeah, I got
Fuck
sucked
it.
into this.
You
He's
wanna
like,
get
"Oh,
on
you
the
want to do a podcast? You just talk a little bit."
I was
man."
like, you got a couple hours? He's like, I got all night. I'm like, okay. Well,
verbatim.
"Well, really, I
That's
was
how-
supposed to go see Evo restoration things."
Oh, really?
but,
yeah.
with
You
the
could tell
trans
me
and
about
everything.
this one, but
If there's gonna be an alignment video,
oh,
this is the car. I'm
Okay.
telling Frankie live right now, and if my boy's listening too, he knows it. This car is gonna change the cars that everyone brings here. They're gonna be like, my car cannot be dirty and come to this place.
it's gonna be a mint Evo restoration.
So get at me if you need one.
All right, Chris, you ready to shut this shit down? Oh, you're not? Are you? You don't know how to do it?
I've been.
You've been trying to figure it out.
We're good. We're good.
I thought I looked over at you and I was like, oh, he's like falling asleep. He's probably done.
Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you for listening to my story.
This has been Faction
There you
After
go.
Hours with Johnny
Arigato.
Monaco.
Johnny Monaco, street racer.
Street.
Allegedly street racer. I do not
Allegedly.
don't
This
even
whole
have a
thing was
license.
allegedly.
I don't have a license. I don't have insurance. I don't have anything. I do not drive anywhere.
Yeah, he walked everywhere.
I just have a car and talk about it.
All right, guys. Catch you later. Good luck, Chris. Send us out.